Looks like it landed inside a Recycle Everywhere bin. I'd recognize that little blue bird anywhere.
They're everywhere these days.
Beverage container recycling is expanding in Manitoba. Look for Recycle Everywhere bins at Shaw Stadium and other public places. Visit us at recycleeverywhere.ca.
Recycle everywhere.
When Winnipeggers' stuff exceeds their space, why do so many rely on Storageville?
It's so convenient.
With 2 prime locations, 830 Waverly and 123 Reinders at State Pond Road.
Access to your locker is really easy.
It's totally secure.
Every unit is alarmed and video monitored every minute, every day.
My house should be so clean.
They even have a free cube van to stick your stuff in. Storageville, where Winnipeg stores. Learn more about their wow factors at storageville.ca. The Greenwood Inn and Suites invites you to make it your home base for an overnight stay, your next meeting, or social event. You can even make it a home run with all-day dining or a Sunday brunch at Dalton's. Enjoy the first-class service and facilities the Greenwood Inn and Suites has to offer. To book your next stay, visit the website at greenwoodwinnipeg.com or call 775-9889. 775-9889. The Greenwood Inn and Suites, putting the friendly in friendly Manitoba.
The Field of Dreams Foundation helps kids in need by supporting children's charities. I'm Tony Fletcher, president of the Field of Dreams Foundation, urging you to help out by picking up our special coupon book at Shaw Park for just $5. It's packed with $100 in savings at popular ballpark concessions and local restaurants, or you can pledge an amount per Goldeyes strikeout in the Fillmore Riley K's for Kids program. Learn more at goldeyes.com. Thanks to you, the Field of Dreams Foundation continues to make kids' dreams come true.
And we welcome you back to the Winnipeg Insurance pregame show ride of the ballpark, brought to you by Winnipeg Insurance, 889-2870. Visit us on the web at winnipeginsurancebrokers.com. Game 34 for the Goldeyes here tonight, and also for the Fargo-Moorhead RedHawks. And the Goldeyes lead the RedHawks by 7 in the standings. Don't forget, interesting, and we'll have a look here at what went on last night, tonight, in the standings momentarily. But the other series that we'll really be watching through this weekend will be Sioux Falls and St. Paul's. They hook up in the capital of Minnesota tonight, tomorrow, and on Sunday afternoon. Goldeyes are 21-12 entering this one. Fargo is 14-19 based on that loss last night, 3-2 for Winnipeg. And Fargo has lost 4 in a row this year against Winnipeg. Fargo will have a black top and a gray pant on tonight, and the Goldeyes back to their home whites, white top and white pant. Let's have a look at the morning line, brought to you by Assiniboia Downs. Exciting horse racing, gaming, and dining. Open all day, every day. Go to asdowns.com for more information. Assiniboia Downs, feel the rush. Well, as you know, the Goldeyes defeated Fargo 3-2 last night in a very entertaining game. Brian Boyning picked up the victory, his first win in a Goldeye uniform since 2008. Tyler Heron the loss, and Dexter Carter had the save for Winnipeg. Grand Prairie won again out in Rockland in that interleague game, and Grand Prairie got by Rockland 8-3. Wichita in a slugfest got by Sioux City in Iowa last night, 19-10 for the Wingnuts over the Explorers in Sioux City, and Amarillo got by Kansas City 6-1. An important victory for Amarillo, we'll explain in a minute. Tonight, everything under the lights at 7 o'clock, 7:05. Fargo at Winnipeg, Amarillo at Kansas City, Wichita at Sioux City, Sioux Falls at St. Paul. We'll watch that one closely, not only tonight, but for the next 3 games, including tomorrow and Sunday afternoon. Grand Prairie at New Jersey. They are playing some interleague play. Again, are the Grand Prairie Airhogs, the defending American Association champions. Lincoln at Gary tonight. Boy, Gary's been all over the place. They did have a day to get back from Texas, but they're back at home in Chicagoland tonight, hosting Lincoln. 8:05 Central out in West Texas, Laredo at El Paso. Here is a look at the standings. The Goldeyes in the north lead by 3.5. And they are atop Sioux Falls by 3.5. Coming into this one, they've won 2 straight games. Winnipeg with the 3rd best record in the league at 21-12. Sioux Falls at 17-15. They played one game less than Winnipeg. They will make that up probably sometime in July because the Goldeyes, as I mentioned, are not off until later this month. Perhaps they make it up on the 28th or July the 2nd. But again, as I said last night, games in hand only good if you win them. Sioux Falls does have one game in hand, but they're 3.5 in arrears of the Goldeyes entering that series with St. Paul tonight in St. Paul, Minnesota. St. Paul is one game better than 500, 4 back of Winnipeg, a half a game behind Sioux Falls. They have 2 games in hand on Winnipeg. They are 16-15. Fargo's played an equal number of games to the Goldeyes, each team playing their 34th. Here tonight, Fargo's 7 games back, 5 games under 500 at 14-19. In the Central, Wichita has won 6 straight. They are not the hottest team in the league. Grand Prairie is in the South. Grand Prairie's won 9 of their last 10. But Wichita continues to expand their lead in the Central. They have played 33 games. They are 25-8. And they are 9 games better than both Sioux City and Kansas City. Kansas City does have 2 games in hand on the Explorers entering action tonight. And then Gary is 10.5 back at 14-18. Lincoln struggling, 11.5 back, 6 games under 500 at 13-19. In the South, Grand Prairie has the second best record in the league, 22-11. As I mentioned, 9-1 in their last 10 for the defending American Association champs. And why I mentioned that it was an important win for Amarillo last night over Kansas City. Amarillo is 3 games back in the South behind Grand Prairie. But Amarillo at this point, and I don't think it's too early to talk about this, don't forget the playoff format consists of 3 teams, the division winners. At this point, it would be Winnipeg, Wichita, and Grand Prairie. And then a wild card team, and that would be the team that isn't a division winner with the next best record. At this point, it would be the Amarillo Sox, 3 games back of Grand Prairie in the South at 19-14, having a pretty good year considering they were swept by Winnipeg in Amarillo to start the year, then rolled up here and were swept by Winnipeg again to open up the Goldeyes' home schedule in 2012. Laredo's 7.5 back at 14-18, and the worst record in the league, El Paso Diablos, 7-25, 14.5 back of Grand Prairie. They've lost 3 in a row. Your division leaders again, Winnipeg by 3.5 over Sioux Falls at 21-12. Wichita by 9 on Sioux City and Kansas City at 25-8. And Grand Prairie by 3 on Amarillo at 22-11. Your wild card leader right now, Amarillo, at 19-14. That's it for the morning line. We'll take our final timeout. When we come back, we'll have a look at the pitching matchup here tonight. On the Rubber for Cal Tire is up next when we continue and conclude the pregame show on Fab 94.3.
Discover la francophonie in Manitoba.
L'Arbre-Crie, Île-des-Chênes, Sainte-Rose-du-Lac, Notre-Dame-de-Lourdes, Saint-Pierre-Joli, Saint-Boniface, and way much more.
In our friendly province, we are fortunate. French is everywhere and has lots to offer. Open your mind, add a French twist to your life, and enjoy the richness of another beautiful culture right here in Manitoba.
Venez voir. Vous serez surpris. Venez voir.
Luxury, convenience, comfort. Have it all with Premier Executive Suites. For business travelers who are always on the move, Premier Executive Suites is your home away from home. You can relax in your comfortable living room, grab a midnight snack in your complete kitchen, and do that last-minute load of laundry with your handy in-suite washer and dryer. Book your extended stay in Winnipeg with Premier Executive Suites. Visit premiersuites.com to make your booking today. Take more of your life with you with Premier Executive Suites.
Nice and fresh.
Just the way I like it.
This This is really good.
Ah, that hits the spot.
The spot to hear all that contentment? Our very own fishbowl. The reason? Robins. Smart coffee lovers count on the famous, always fresh taste of Robins coffee to add extra zest to every Goldeyes game. Team it with a Robins fresh baked treat, and you've got, well, a flavor doubleheader. Robins. Fast, fresh, and friendly.
Final segment of the pregame show, the Winnipeg Insurance pregame show, Ride to the Ballpark, brought to you by Winnipeg Insurance, 889-2870, WinnipegInsuranceBrokers.com. By the way, fireworks to follow here tonight. If you've got nothing to do, it is a lovely evening in downtown Winnipeg. $5 gets you in the ballpark. Come on down. We would love to see you for sure. And should be another good one between the Goldeyes and the RedHawks. And fireworks by Archangel Fireworks, and they're always real good and entertaining on a Friday night. I think the first Friday night the Goldeyes played here at home, it was a dandy. It was a good crowd in here, and they were right into it. Of course, that's by about the third inning when some folks get a little lubed up. That seems to help as well. And we'll see what happens. Always a better atmosphere when you've got some real young people in the ballpark that are excited and a little bit more boisterous. And it certainly livens the place up as well. Let's have a look at the pitching matchup here tonight. And On the Rubber, brought to you by Cal Tire. 5 convenient locations in the capital region, more across the province. We're more than just tires. Cal Tire, true service. Well, Alex Caldera will get the start for the Fargo-Moorhead RedHawks. He's from El Centro, California, and he returns to the RedHawks after joining them last year. He is 26 years old. He'll be 27 in October, and he's a right-hander, 6'3", 200 pounds. Caldera makes his 7th appearance, 7th start of the year, and he's got a pretty good record, 4-1, with a very good ERA at 2.56, and that 2.56 earned run average is the 5th best entering action tonight in the American Association. 38 2/3 innings, only 33 hits, so less than a hit per inning, 11 earned runs, 13 walks, 39 strikeouts in 38 2/3, so a strikeout per inning. That's excellent. He's given up 2 homers, and the opposition batting .228 against him. So Alex Caldera getting the start for Fargo in Game 2 of this series this evening. For the Winnipeg Goldeyes, it will be rookie Rich Hawkins getting the start. He'll make his 2nd here at home and his 4th of the year. And for Rich Hawkins, a left-hander, 22 years old, 5'11", 180 pounds. He's from Edmond, Oklahoma. And, of course, the Goldeyes got him out of Oklahoma City University this year, an NAIA school. He's a rookie by classification. For Hawkins, as I mentioned, he'll make his 4th start, 4th appearance, 2nd start and appearance here at home. He's 2-0. He rattled off 2 straight wins in his first 2 professional starts and probably thought that this was real easy. And then, of course, he battled in Sioux City in a game that he did not get a decision on, and the Goldeyes ended up losing that baseball game. Rich Hawkins, a 4.70 ERA. He's worked 15 1/3 innings, allowed 17 hits, 8 earned runs, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts, and the opposition batting .279 against him. So you've got a guy in Alex Caldera with a little bit more experience and a right-hander for the RedHawks tonight, and a rookie for the Goldeyes, a left-hander in Rich Hawkins getting the start. By the way, for Rich Hawkins, his first start against the Fargo-Moorhead RedHawks this season and in his career. And like I said, when the Goldeyes were down in Fargo, you know, there's enough players that have been around to know this rivalry, and it doesn't take long through osmosis to understand the rivalry between Winnipeg and Fargo, whether you've never been involved in it before, or even if you've seen it like a guy like Aaron Eggleston from both sides now. Remember, Eggleston used to play for the Goldeyes, now plays for the Fargo-Moorhead RedHawks. Same with John Weber, used to play for the Fargo-Moorhead RedHawks, now plays for the Winnipeg Goldeyes Baseball Club. Ron Arnst has introduced the Goldeyes. They will take the field. Shadows creeping up toward home plate. Sun is out. Everywhere else on the field, the lights are on. The grass is green. Let's play ball. Enough talk. We'll time out here for the anthems When we come back, starting lineups, first pitch. Goldeyes baseball against the RedHawks coming up next on Fab 94.3.
For 5 years, the new Pembina Chrysler has become Winnipeg's most conveniently located automotive center. From a 30-minute words-free oil change, All-Make Collision Center, Canada's largest parts volume dealer, or an incredible selection of new and used vehicles, it's really all here at the new Pembina Chrysler. So why drive to the outskirts of the city to buy, much less go all the way back for service, when it's all here at the new Pembina Chrysler Dodge Jeep, 300 Pembina Highway or PembinaChrysler.com.
It's all here.
Hit a home run this summer at any of Arby's 6 Winnipeg locations. Whether you want to lead off with Arby's oven-roasted roast beef or return for a designated hit with a market-fresh sandwich or wrap, you'll always come away feeling like a winner after a visit to Arby's. What are you thinking? I'm thinking Arby's. Locally owned and operated and proud to be a corporate sponsor of your Winnipeg Goldeyes.
Cheers to the NSA slow pitch team whose uniforms are not uniform at all. Cheers to the times where more prep goes into playing after the game than playing in it. Cheers to the team who carries the cooler to the bench first and then maybe goes back to the van for the bats, balls, and gloves. Cheers from the Bud family, Budweiser, Bud Light, and Bud Light Lime. Proud sponsors of your Winnipeg Goldeyes and every NSA slow pitch team in Winnipeg. Go get 'em.
Fab around town. Fab 94.3 brings you the following concerts and shows.
Take a ride on the Prairie Dog Central Railway on now through October. The Winnipeg Folk Festival's at Birds Hill Park July 4th through 8th. Footloose is at Rainbow Stage in Kildonan Park on now through July 8th. And Cirque du Soleil's Kedem is at MTS Center July 19th to 22nd.
For more details, go to fab943.com.
Welcome back. How was the vacation?
It was fine. Why is everything so different in here?
We upgraded all our office equipment to new technology from Ricoh through Milne Office Systems.
How much more is this costing us?
After Milne did a document needs analysis, they showed us how we could increase our productivity and decrease our costs.
So where's my new copier?
It's not a copier, it's a Ricoh.
Visit milneoffice.com to arrange for your own customized Ricoh digital workflow solution today.
Fix it, build it, or buy it. No matter what, you can feel right at home with an SCU mortgage. We offer builder mortgages to full benefits mortgages, all built with comfortable values you know and trust, all with flexible rate options tailored to meet your needs. So whether you're fixing, building, or buying, talk to an SCU mortgage specialist today. Steinbach Credit Union, taking care of the world's most important mortgage, yours.
Your barbecue would like a word with you.
Turkey.
No, it's not calling you a
turkey.
It's merely suggesting that Granny's fresh turkey pieces make a great change of taste on the barbecue. Fast, convenient, delicious, and packed with nutrition, Granny's turkey pieces are the perfect way to add sensible sizzle to your barbecuing. Take it from the one who really knows. Granny's
turkey
goes great on the barbecue. Granny's
turkey.
Great taste, healthy living.
We just keep on playing one great song after another. Fab 94.3, super hits of the 60s and 70s.
Starting lineups are brought to you by Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries. Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries, located at 1425 Ellis. Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries, live life comfortably. And we welcome you to Goldeyes Baseball on Fab 94.3. Rich Hawkins will get the start for the Goldeyes here tonight. Let's have a look at the lineup for the Fargo-Moorhead RedHawks. They come in at 14-19. Aaron Eggleston will lead it off. He's out in left field tonight. Zach Penpraise bats second, and he's at short. Nick Jackson, who ended the game looking on a strikeout last night, is in center field. He had a good game. He was 2 for 5, though. Drove in a run. He'll bat third. The DH is Ryan Delgado. He also bats cleanup for Doug Simonuk here tonight. Sergio Pedroza is out in right, hitting fifth. Ryan Stovall bats sixth. He is at third base. The bottom three for the RedHawks here tonight. Marcos Rodriguez will be at first, batting seventh. The catcher is Todd Jennings, hitting eighth. And Carlo Cota still looking for career hit number 1,000. He was 0 for 4 last night. He's sitting on 999. He'll bat ninth and play at second. That lineup again for the RedHawks at 14-19 in Game 34. Eggleston, Penpraise, Jackson, Delgado, Pedroza, Stovall, Rodriguez, Jennings, and Coda. Glad to have you along here tonight as Aaron Eggleston will step in to get it started. A beautiful night here in downtown. We'll get you the weather conditions as we roll along as well. As Eggleston will step in from the left-hand side, so lefty-lefty to get it started, and Rich Hawkins rocks, kicks, and fires, and the first pitch is low, and we're underway tonight at 7:07. So ball one at 7 minutes after 7 o'clock, and tonight's opening pitch brought to you by the Greenwood Inn & Suites. Pitch is in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. Make the Greenwood Inn & Suites your home base for all your accommodation, dining, and meeting needs in Winnipeg. Toll free today or any day, the 1-1. Fastball swung on, hit off the handle, bounced out towards short, up with it Narodowski, over to first, one away on 3 pitches here at the top of the first to start the baseball game. Yeah, call toll free today or any day to the Greenwood. 888-233-6730. Here's Zach Penpraise with one down, underway at 7 minutes after 7 Central tonight. And settle in for Game 2 of this 4-game series, Game 2 of this 7-game homestand for Winnipeg. Penpraise, 0 for 4, 3 strikeouts last night. Right-handed stick, first pitch is low, ball 1. Our home plate umpire tonight is Tim McCaffrey. He calls the balls and strikes. Steve Linton is over at first base. The 1-0. Swung on and fouled off Luis Allen, the Goldeyes catcher, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Steve Linton is over at first, and Mike O'Leary is at third. We'll have these 3 gentlemen for tomorrow night and Sunday afternoon for sure, as well as they rotate around. McCaffrey calling the balls and strikes. Linton at first, O'Leary at third. The 1-1. Change-up swung on and fouled back, and the count of ball at 2 strikes. For Penpraise, the Black Sox up to the knee tonight. Black jersey on, long hair flowing out of the black batting helmet. He walked last night and scored, and the other 4 times he, struck out 3 of them and bounced out another time. Pitches outside 2-2. He's hitting .234 on the year. No homers and 5 driven in. And the 2-2 pitch is just outside, 3-2. Penpraise had a notion, didn't go around. I said it last night, I'll say it again tonight. You got to make this guy hit his way aboard. The payoff is outside, and you walk him here. And that's his league-leading 24th walk. And not only that, but he also leads the league with 14 stolen bases. So you have a guy that likes to walk, but he's only hitting .234. Make him swing the bat to get aboard. Well, it's a 1-0 free pass issued by Hawkins, and now Nick Jackson will step up. He drove in Penpraise last night in the top of the first with an RBI double. 2 for 5 was Jackson last evening. Lefty-lefty, first pitch is a fastball inside, ball 1. Defensively for the Goldeyes tonight, Luis Allen is the other half of the battery. John Weber is over at first base tonight, in from left field. Bryce Kendall at second. David Narodowski is at short. And Josh Mazzola for the second straight night playing at third base. 1 ball, no strikes to Jackson. The pitch is a breaking ball down and away, 2-0. Then Rich Carpenter, who was the designated hitter last night, is in left. Chris Roberson in center. Dan Barbero is in right. And that's how the Goldeyes shake down defensively this evening. And here comes Bill Pulsifer out to have a little chat. So quickly we get a pitching visit from the pitching coach to the battery here, as Penpraise is at first base. Jackson is ahead in the count at 2-0. And Jackson batting .321. That's a team best for the Fargo-Moorhead RedHawks. 2 balls and no strikes. Whatever was said was quick by the pitching coach for the Goldeyes. And back to that third base dugout he goes. 2 balls, no strikes. Jackson will step back in, a couple of homers, and a team-leading 27 driven in. Lefty-lefty. Hawkins from the stretch comes set. A long stare at Penpraise at first. The pitch swung on, ground ball to right side. Picked up by Weber. Throws it into left field. And everybody will be safe. Stopping at second is Penpraise. Jackson will be aboard on a fielder's choice. The error will go E3 on Weber. And there's 2 on for Ryan Delgado, who homered last night. Well, not a great start here for Winnipeg. Last night, the Goldeyes were error-free. Fargo made the only fielding miscue in the baseball game. And Ryan Delgado, the DH, with 6 homers, steps in from the right side. First pitch is low and inside, ball 1. Delgado batting .257, and he's driven in 20. And his home run last night went out to left field. It was a no-doubter. The 1-0 swung on, fouled away, and that will find the roof right side here at Shaw Park. 1 ball, 1 strike. Delgado hit the home run off of Fabian Williamson, and we wish Fabian all the best, as he was, after the game last night, it was announced that he had been sold to the Atlanta Braves organization, and he'll report to Rome, Georgia, and play in the Sally League, the South Atlantic League. 1 ball, 1 strike to Delgado. The pitch is low, 2 balls and 1 strike. Delgado batting cleanup in the order. He's also listed on the depth chart as the backup catcher for Fargo. He's from Upland, California. From the stretch, the 2-1 is inside, 3 balls and 1 strike. Penpray's at second. Jackson is at first. 3 balls and a strike to Delgado. Wind is blowing from right to left here tonight. Runners on the move. Pitch is swung on, and that is cracked. High and deep out to left center field. Back goes Roberson at the track, leaping at the wall, and it's gone. A 3-run home run for Ryan Delgado. He pounded it out to left center field. And it's that quick. A 3-0 lead for the Fargo-Moorhead RedHawks here in the top of the first inning. Second straight night with a homer for Delgado, his 7th of the year. And that's what happens when you fall behind and you're not throwing strikes. So 3-0 for the RedHawks. And here is Sergio Pedroza. Penpraise will come in to score. Jackson comes in to score on that. And Delgado homers for the second straight game in this series. And the first pitch is low, ball 1 for Sergio Pedroza. And the 1-0 pitch. Down and away, 2 balls and no strikes. Pedroza 0 for 1 last night. He walked twice and was hit by a pitch. The 2-0 is outside, 3-0. And Rich Hawkins having a bit of a tough time dialing it in here. The 3-0 is in there for a strike, and it's 3-1. Well, Rich's last start was against Sioux City. And the Goldeyes actually produced, and I aired when I said it, it was on Sunday night last week, and they produced a win, 10-9. 3-1. Swung on, that's cracked out to right center, high, deep. Back goes Barbaro, back goes Roberson, and that is gone. Back-to-back home runs. And it's 4-0 Fargo here in the top of the first inning. And for Pedroza, his 3rd of the year. And Ryan Stovall, the batter. So you get the first guy out in Eggleston, then a walk, on air on a fielder's choice, a 3-run homer, and then a solo shot. And for the second time this year, the opposition has gone back-to-back against the Goldeyes. First pitch to Stovall, swung on and fouled back to the screen for strike 1. Stovall 2 for 3 with a double last night. In Hawkins' last start, Goldeyes did win it. He went 4 innings, did not factor in the decision. The 0-1 swung on, that's hammered high and deep to left field, but right there is Carpenter before the track. and he'll make the catch for the second out. And the batter is Marcos Rodriguez. Well, this is a similar start for Rich Hawkins because back on Sunday, Goldeyes ended up winning the game over Sioux City, but they gave up 4 in the first, and Ray Serrano and Ryan Pretty for the Explorers went back-to-back that night off of Rich Hawkins. So carbon copy here. It's a 4-run first inning for Fargo. The first pitch to Marcos Rodriguez is in there for a strike, and the pitch is swung on and fouled back off of Luis Allen, and it's 0-2. Now, Hawkins did settle down, gave up 9 hits, 4 runs, struck out 2, didn't walk a batter, but it was the bullpen that factored in that 10-9 victory for Winnipeg. Breaking ball swung on and fouled away third base side by Rodriguez, who just happens to be the 7th man to hit in the inning. Let's have a look at the weather report brought to you by 360winnipeg.ca. Winnipeg's visual directory to win tickets to upcoming Goldeyes games. Go to 360winnipeg.ca and enter to win. Breaking ball is swung on and fouled at the plate. And Rodriguez stays alive at 0-2. We're under sunny skies. It is blue over top of us in downtown. Current conditions, 24 Celsius. That is 75 Fahrenheit, 52% humidity. Wind is west at 11. Breaking ball swung on, bounced down the first base line. In behind the bag on a fair ball. It's fielded by Weber. He'll take it to the base himself. And that is it for the RedHawks here in the top of the first. But they get an explosive type inning to open up. 7 come to the plate, 4 cross it. On 2 hits, they go back-to-back, Delgado and Pedroza for home runs, and they don't leave anybody. Fargo gets 4. The Goldeyes coming to bat on Fab 94-3.
The Field of Dreams Foundation helps kids in need by supporting children's charities. I'm Tony Fletcher, president of the Field of Dreams Foundation, urging you to help out by picking up our special coupon book at Shaw Park for just $5. It's packed with $100 in savings at popular ballpark concessions and local restaurants, or you can pledge an amount per Goldeyes strikeout in the Fillmore Riley K's for Kids program. Learn more at goldeyes.com. Thanks to you, the Field of Dreams Foundation continues to make kids' dreams come true.
Luxury, convenience, comfort. Have it all with Premier Executive Suites. For business travelers who are always on the move, Premier Executive Suites is your home away from home. You can relax in your comfortable living room, grab a midnight snack in your complete kitchen, and do that last-minute load of laundry with your handy in-suite washer and dryer. Book your extended stay in Winnipeg with Premier Executive Suites. Visit premiersuites.com to make your booking today. Take more of your life with you with Premier Executive Suites.
The Field of Dreams Foundation helps kids in need by supporting children's charities. I'm Tony Fletcher, president of the Field of Dreams Foundation, urging you to help out by picking up our special coupon book at Shaw Park for just $5. It's packed with $100 in savings at popular ballpark concessions and local restaurants, or you can pledge an amount per Goldeyes strikeout in the Fillmore Riley K's for Kids program. Learn more at goldeyes.com. Thanks to you, the Field of Dreams Foundation continues to make kids' dreams come true.
Fab 94-3.
Bottom of the first inning, Bryce Kendall to lead it off, followed by Chris Roberson and John Weber. I'll tell you what, there's people that are still buying tickets to get in here tonight. It's 4-0 Fargo as they get a 3-run homer and a solo shot and go back-to-back and lead it 4-0. Here's Kendall against Alex Caldera. First pitch is a breaking ball that's low, ball 1. Glad to have you along tonight. And the 1-0 is in there for a strike. Kendall, 2 for 4 last night, scored a run. Got his average back over 300. 1-1 is in there for a strike, and it's 1-2. He's hitting .304 coming in. After he went through that 2 for 30 slump on the road, it dropped to .299. The 1-2 is low, 2-2. Still looking for his first home run. He's driven in 16. His job is to get on, though, and circulate the bases. 2-2. Breaking ball down and away from the right-hander, Alex Caldera. And the count runs full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Kendall, a right-handed stick, and here comes the Payoff pitch. It swung on, bounced right side. Over to his right, Rodriguez fields that, and then throws nicely, leading Rodriguez, the pitcher, Caldera, to the bag at first, and they get Price Kendall. Nice job by Marcus Rodriguez to his right, then leading the throw to Caldera, covering. And there's one away on a 3-1 putout. The batter is Chris Roberson, who rides an 8-game hitting streak into this one. Defensively for the RedHawks tonight, Todd Jennings, the other half of the battery. First pitch is a breaking ball in there for a strike. Marcos Rodriguez over at first. We've just heard from him. Carlo Cota at second. Zach Penpraise at short. 0-1 is outside. 1-1. Ryan Stovall at third. Aaron Eggleston, Nick Jackson, Sergio Pedroza left to right in the field. 1-1. Swing and a miss. And Roberson got fooled on that breaking ball in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Chris batting from the left side is a switch hitter against the right-hander Alex Caldera. And Chris, as I mentioned, has hit safely in 8 straight games. 1-2. Swung on. That's hammered high and deep out to right field at the warning track. Pedroza, and he will make the catch for the second out. Boy, he just kind of died up there, and I thought that maybe Roberson got a better piece of it than he did. Wind is blowing that direction, too, from right to left, and it probably knocked it down a little bit, 2 away for John Weber. 4-0 Fargo. There's 2 down. Tomorrow, Ace Walker versus Paul Burnside, a couple of right-handers. And we'll be on the air at 4:30 with Around the Association. 5:30 with the pregame. 6:05 first pitch. Weber batting .344, first pitch. Swung on, that is hit high. Not very deep. Popped up, in fact. Shallow right, Cota is there. Second baseman makes the catch. Goldeyes are done. 1-2-3 in the bottom of the first inning. No runs, no hits, nobody left. We'll go to the second. We'll play the home run inning. Fargo leads at 4-0 on 94.3 Fab FM.
We asked Winnipeggers what makes Fergie's Fish and Chips at the Forks so good.
Every order is made fresh while you wait.
Oh, if you love authentic English-style fish and chips, Fergie's is the real deal.
The fries are fresh cut from Manitoba potatoes. They're excellent.
They only use non-hydrogenated oil, a healthier choice.
It's just so good. Fergie's is fishalicious.
Fergie's Fish and Chips at the Forks.
The place for great fish and chips.
Fishalicious!
Milwaukee Tools continue to revolutionize the cordless power tool industry with the introduction of M18 Fuel, an exclusive line of extreme performance cordless power tools designed, engineered, and built by Milwaukee to deliver unmatched productivity. When you use an M18 tool with the Fuel name, you know you've invested in the most advanced cordless technology available. Simply put, Fuel delivers unmatched power, runtime, and durability on the job site. Fuel, built for the industrial industry.
Teamwork wins ball games, and it's made Saper Agencies an even stronger player in the insurance business. Recently, Saper Agencies teamed up with Canada's largest personal property insurance company, Intact Insurance. So now, when life throws you a curveball, they'll get you back in the game faster than ever. Are you over 50 with no claims for 3 years? Then you could score big league savings on home insurance, including no deductible on your first claim. Call Saper Agencies for details. 694-6787.
Of the 60s and 70s.
Fab 94.3.
Top of 2, first pitch to Todd Jennings is outside from Rich Hawkins for ball 1. 4-0 Fargo through 1. And the 1-0 is in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. It's Jennings, Cota back to the top of the order, and Eggleston. The pitch is a breaking ball that's in there for a strike, and it's 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jennings last night, 1 for 4. The 1-2. Breaking ball swung on, bounce left side, foul. And it's still a ball and 2 strikes to Jennings, who struck out twice last night. And the full wind pitch. The pitch is swung on and hit out to right center field, and that is going to get down, split the outfielders, and go to the warning track. Picked up with a backhand by Barbero. He fires it back in. And Jennings is in standing with a leadoff double. So that is hit number 3 for Fargo here off of Rich Hawkins, and all have been for extra bases, and Carlo Cota the batter. Carlo Cota looking for career hit number 1,000. He's at 999 and has been for the last 3 games. We'll talk to Carlo tomorrow on Around the Association when we get back on to TSN 1290. First pitch is in there for a strike. Carlo was 0 for 4 last night, struck out twice. He's hitting 200 right on the button, a homer and 12 driven in. The 0-1. Swung on, that is cracked to straightaway center. Back goes Roberson. He'll make the catch and then fired it back toward the infield. And on one hop it goes to third, but tagging and moving from second to third, diving in safely is Todd Jennings. One away, runner at third base. So a deep fly ball, a productive out for Cota. And he's still on 999. But he moves the base runner along, and here's Aaron Eggleston. By the way, folks, dropping a Home Run Sports at De La Seigneurie Boulevard, Bishop Grandin entered a win in the Home Run Sports home run inning. Infield pulled in, one away, runner at third. First pitch is low and inside, ball 1. Here's how it works. If a Goldeye player hits a home run in any inning, and we pick your name that day, you'll receive an Easton prize package courtesy of Easton Sports. But you must hear your name on this program in order to know that you're a winner. The 1-0 is in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. And if you hear your name afterward, you must contact Home Run Sports within 30 days to claim your prize. You can do that in person or by calling 255-7687. No homers for the Goldeyes last night, no winners tonight. The 1-1. Swung on, comebacker right by Hawkins over the mound and back through the box for a base hit. And Aaron Eggleston has an RBI single, and it's 5-0 for the RedHawks here in the top of the second inning. And Zach Penpray is the batter, who walked and scored. So maybe we'll get a home run from a Goldeye here tonight, or 2 or 3, and have 1, 2, or 3 winners tomorrow night. It's the Home Run Sports home run inning. We do it every game. Brought to you by Home Run Sports. We've got you covered from prospect to pro. Bishop Grandin, 1 block west of Lash. Home Run Sports, get ready for your game. And a bunt fouled at the plate by Penpraise, and it's strike 1. He was trying to push a bunt up the first base line for a hit, I think. And Penpraise 0 for 4 in the series with a couple of walks and 2 runs scored. He leads the league with 24 walks. Stands in from the right side. Strike 1 on him. We're in the second. 5-0 Fargo. The 0-1 is low and inside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Penpraise batting .234. One ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. Breaking ball, low and inside, 2-1. I guess the Winnipeg Jets have selected a defenseman from the U.S. development team, Jacob Trouba, with their first pick tonight at that NHL entry draft. Two balls, 1 strike. Zach Penpraise stands back in from the right-hand side. Hawkins comes set. The pitch is low, 3-1. Well, the Goldeyes certainly don't want to get in a situation here where they have to get into the bullpen early. I'm sort of thinking that if they could kind of ride this out for a little while and get 4 or 5 out of Hawkins, they would really much prefer to do that than say, okay, well, maybe we'll get him out, try to come back with a lot of game left here in the second. 3-1. Runner on the move, pitch is swung on, bounce left side, foul. And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes. Bucky Burgow back at third base, coaching there again for Fargo. Longtime first base coach. And Cole Zimmerman over at first, retired Red Hawk player, now part of the coaching ranks. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Penpraise. Throw goes over to first, and Eggleston back in time. Aaron, the former Goldeye, 9 of 10 on the base paths this year. Remember a couple years ago, I talked to Bucky Burgow on our Saturday show. It was a great interview. We had a great chat. 3-2. Swung on, and that's fouled back over my head with the runner on the move. And Eggleston back to first. Penpraise back to the right side batter's box. We do it again with a full count. Bucky telling me there was 3 things in life that he enjoyed. Family, baseball, and deer hunting. That was it. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Zach Penpraise. Hawkins from the stretch. And the payoff pitch. Swung on, that's clubbed to straightaway center field. Back goes Roberson at the warning track, leaps, and he can't make the catch. It goes off the wall. In to score will be Eggleston. Around second, chugging for third, and getting in there standing with an RBI triple is Zach Penpraise. And it's 6-0 for the Fargo-Moorhead RedHawks. And Nick Jackson, the batter. 3 hits in the inning. 2 runs have scored. And there's 1 out. And Nick Jackson, a fielder's choice, and a run scored when the Goldeyes made an error in the first. 6-0. 6 runs on 5 hits. And 4 of the 5 hits have been for extra bases, and the RedHawks have hit for the cycle already as a team. A homer, a double, a triple, and a single. First pitch, breaking ball, down and away, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. And I think the folks are stunned here. 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch, way outside. Knocked down by Luis Allen. 2 balls and no strikes. Well, at that draft tonight in Pittsburgh, Edmonton did have the first selection again. There was some speculation that they were going to trade it away, but they did not. I think really to nobody's surprise. The 2-0 is low. 3 balls and no strikes. And Edmonton selected Nail Yakupov, a Russian-born winger who plays in the OHL with the Sarnia Sting. He had 31 goals in 42 games last year, 3-0. Low and inside, ball 4. And boy, this is a struggle for Rich Hawkins here. And again, nobody down in the bullpen. Second walk issued, runners on the corners, and Ryan Delgado, the batter. And Delgado, a 3-run homer tonight, and here comes Bill Pulsifer out to have a chat, try to settle everybody down. Jordan Stahl was traded to Carolina. He'll join his brother, Eric Stahl, as he was moved from Pittsburgh to Carolina. Columbus took Ryan Murray, defenseman, with their second pick. He's in the Western Hockey League with Everett. And the Winnipeg Jets selected defenseman Jacob Trouba, who just finished his second year with the U.S. National Development Team. And he's scheduled to attend Michigan University this coming season. Mound meeting is over. And Delgado steps in. 1 out, 2 in, runners on the corners. First pitch is high, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Delgado clubbed a 3-run homer over the wall and left, the 1-0. Breaking ball swung on and missed, and it's 1-1. We're in the top of the second, and it's 6-0 for Fargo. On 5 hits, 4 of them for extra bases. And the 1-1. Runner on the move from first to second. Pitch is hit out toward right field. Barbero will come in a couple of steps, make the catch. An easy tag for Penpraise. to come down from third to score the 7th run on the sac fly. Back to first goes Jackson, 2 away, and an RBI here for Delgado, his 4th of the night already. And here is Sergio Pedroza. He's homered tonight, his 3rd of the year. So 2 away, runner at first. 7-0 Fargo. And Pedroza 1 for 2 in the series with a couple of walks, and he was hit by a pitch. Lefty, first pitch is in there for a strike. Well, when you're a guy like Rich Hawkins and you don't throw very hard, you have to beat up the strike zone with strike one. Breaking ball down and away, 1-1. And Rich tonight has been pitching behind everybody except Pedroza right here, where he started him off with strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Breaking ball not getting over for strikes either. A 1-1. Breaking ball swung on, line to right field for a base hit. And up with it will be Barbero. Stopping in second is Jackson. And now Ryan Stovall, the batter. He flew out to left field his first pitch, or his first trip. 2 away in the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 3, Ryan Stovall.
And Stovall will step in from the right side. 2 for 4 in the series. And Stovall, the fans are getting a little frustrated here too. First pitch is low, ball 1. Stovall batting .265, a homer and 13 driven in. 7-0 Fargo, 2 away and 2 on. And the 1-0 is outside, 2 balls and no strikes. Doug Simonuk is in the dugout, sitting on the bench, along with pitching coach Steve Montgomery. The 2-0 pitch is inside, 3-0. And now the Goldeyes are going to get somebody up in the bullpen, much to the pleasure of the fans here that just saw Bill Pulsfer motion down to the bullpen to get somebody up. The 3-0 is right down the chute for a strike, and it's 3-1. Looks like Alex Jones. 3-1. Swung on, fouled back, and it's 3-2. I don't know if this is, as I mentioned, Bucky Burgow coaching third base. Whether this is new, started all year. I know that Doug, I think, did coach third to start that series in Fargo between the Goldeyes. Pitch is swung on and lined out to short. Caught by Narodowski, and the inning comes to an end. 8 men come to the plate here in the inning. Fargo scores 3 runs. They do so on a total of 4 hits. No errors, and they leave 2. We'll go to the bottom of the second. 7-0 for the RedHawks. Trivia coming up next when we return. You're listening to Goldeyes Baseball on Fab 94.3.
What makes Tavern United Manitoba's #1 sports pub? Service second to none. Food that's right on point. And value that's big league all the way. And this summer, during Tavern United's Your Team, Your Tickets promotion, win weekly prizes and qualify to win season tickets to your Winnipeg Goldeyes, Blue Bombers, and of course, the Jets. So get your friends together for some frothy fun, fabulous food, and guaranteed good times at your New World Sports Pub, Tavern United.
Size matters. It always has, it always will, and especially when it comes to fireworks. Don't take a chance on buying duds from some guy in a station wagon at the side of the highway. If you think bigger is better, visit the experts at Archangel Fireworks on Pembina Highway at Confusion Corner. If you're going to buy Canada Day fireworks, you gotta go big or stay home. Safety first, but big explosion second. Visit Archangel Fireworks today for your custom fireworks package. Don't risk a big fizzle. Archangel Fireworks, Winnipeg's fireworks experts on Pembina Highway at Confusion Corner.
I'm Larry McIntosh from Peak of the Market.
As I travel around the world promoting Manitoba vegetables, it always amazes me how much people know about Canada. They talk about our open spaces, great rivers and lakes, our friendly and very polite people. They really admire Canada and what we stand for. We may not always show our patriotic spirit, but we certainly know how lucky we are to live in this great country. I'm proud to be from Manitoba, Canada. On Canada Day, let's take some time to remember how lucky we really are. Happy birthday, Canada.
Super hits of the 60s and 70s.
Fab 94.3.
Well, we go to the bottom of the second inning, and it's 7-0 Fargo, and the Goldeyes will keep Alex Jones up and throwing in the bullpen. Here's Gabby Martinez. First pitch is outside, ball one. Here's the best part. Well, you want the good news and the bad news? What do you want first? Bad news? The 1-0 is outside 2-0. Well, the bad news is that Fargo has sent 7 and then 8 to the plate in respective innings, first and second. 2-0 outside, 3-0. And they've scored 7 runs on 6 hits. They lead it after 1.5. 7-zip. The 3-0 is in there for a strike to Gabby Martinez, who was 0 for 3 last night with 3 strikeouts in his Goldeyes debut. The good news is it's still early. 3-1 is outside, ball 4, and Martinez will draw a leadoff walk. Well, there's a good start. And Luis Allen will step up, riding a 5-game hitting streak. We will have to defer trivia to the next half inning because I have to actually pass along the answer to our producer and operator tonight, Trevor Stoico, before he can open the phone lines. I also have to get the phone number for Fab tonight because we can't have you dialing into the other studio. I mean, Trevor's good, but he's not that good. First pitch to Allen is low, ball 1. I mean, he can't be opping a game here and answering phones in another studio all at the same time. The 1-0 is in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. Oh, I'm sure there's somebody out there in Radio Land that probably could. 1 ball, 1 strike. Caldera comes set, the pitch swung on, and that is flared out towards center field, and that'll be taken on a hop by Nick Jackson. Well, all of a sudden you got 2 on here. So Luis Allen extends a hitting streak to 6 straight with a little bloop into center. And he now has hits in 15 of 16. And Josh Mazzola, the batter. You know, again, as I've said before many times, maybe ad nauseum for some of you, you don't have to get all 7 back here in this inning, but you've got to chip away. Well, 1 swing of the bat here by Mazzola, who has 4 homers. And I dare say that you would probably get a little bit of life again. Caldera has given up 2 home runs this year. First pitch is in there for a strike. Good fastball on Josh Mazzola. Mazzola playing third base, batting 6th. He rides a 7-gamer into this one. We're in the bottom of the second inning, 7-0 Fargo. 0-1. Swung on, that is lined out to left field, but right at Eggleston, and he'll make the catch for the first out. So a hard hit ball, but right at Eggleston. And Dan Barbero, the batter. And Dan 0 for 3 last night. He is 4 for 13 in his return to the Goldeyes. That's a .308 batting average. Nice night here tonight. Not a bad gathering. We'll be over 5,500. Fireworks tonight to follow. First pitch is high, ball 1. And a ball got out of that bullpen down the left field line for Winnipeg. Goes back in behind home plate. One of the ball boys will pick it up and run it off the field. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 on, 1 away. Martinez at second. The pitch is outside, 2-0. Gabby Martinez at second. Luis Allen at first. Goldeyes have their first hit of the night. Looking to score a run. Big gap in right center for the left-handed hitting Barbero. Pitch is swung on, bounced out toward third. Stovall picks that up, throws to second for one, and down to one, not in time. So Barbero beats it out, legs it out, a fielder's choice for him. Stovall will get Allen on a 5-4 putout at second. There'll be 2 away. Martinez safely to third base. And David Narodowski, the batter, he is 0 for 3 in the series. And 4 for his last 24. He's hitting 167. Wind blowing from right to left. Caldera comes set, first pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for strike one. Nothing and 1 to Narodowski. Alex Jones still throwing in the bullpen for Winnipeg. I think he'll probably enter in the third. Pitch is swung on and filleted down the right field line. Foul. Nothing and 2. Narodowski, no homers and 7 driven in. He does have a couple of RBI off this Fargo team. That was in a game in Fargo where the Goldeyes scored 8 runs in 1 inning. Nothing in 2. The pitch. Fastball wide at 90 on the gun, and it's 1-2. To Narodowski, Goldeyes right-handed swinging, shortstop. Martinez at first base. Barbero over the pitch. Breaking ball swung on and looped out toward the seats in right. And that is into the seats for a souvenir. Martinez is at third. Barbero at first. David Narodowski with an on-base percentage of .205. Sure, he'd like to get that up, and his average at 167. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Having a pretty good at bat here, though. And the pitch is down and away, 2-2. Good block there by Jennings, moving to his right. You know, I think for the Goldeyes to get the first 2 on with nobody out, you've got to at least get a run here. He trails 7-0 in the bottom of the second. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Swung on, ground ball out to short. Penprays a step to his right. Up with it, and he goes the easy route to second. And Winnipeg is done in inning number 2. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll go to the third. We'll play some trivia. I promise when we come back. Fargo leads at 7-zip on Fab 94-3.
The Winnipeg Goldeyes make dreams come true by providing live baseball experiences to charities, nonprofit groups, and inner-city programs. Now, with the Goldeyes Community Zone, even more memories are available to be made. For group tickets, contact the Goldeyes at 982 Base. These extra seats are only possible through generous donations from the Community Zone partners. So, from the Winnipeg Goldeyes and Community Zone recipients, thank you. Rona Home and Garden, Investors Group, and Manitoba Lotteries Corporation.
I've been drinking Coca-Cola since I was 13. My mom, she packed one with my lunch every day. Been drinking it ever since. Until yesterday, that is. I tried a Pepsi at the Ultimate Taste Challenge. Turns out I like Pepsi. Who knows what else I've been wrong about? Heck, I might like that gangster rap.
You'd be surprised who prefers the taste of Pepsi.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Go to Pepsi Canada on Facebook to find out where you can take the Ultimate Taste Challenge.
Thinking real estate? For a home run every time, choose RE/MAX. Whether you need to buy or sell a home or lease or sell commercial real estate, RE/MAX has your bases covered. Plus, they're Winnipeg's #1 negotiator. Find your dream home or invest for your future. Outstanding agents, outstanding results. RE/MAX. Visit remax-winnipeg.com to find your agent today.
Super hits
of the 60s and 70s.
Fab 94.3.
Well, a short night for Rich Hawkins. He goes 2 innings and he gives way to Alex Jones, and he struggled tonight. 2 innings, 6 hits, 7 runs, all earned. Fargo hit 2 home runs, a double, a triple, and a couple singles off of him. He walked 2, didn't strike anybody out. And he gives away to Alex Jones. This pitching change brought to you by Johnson Waste Management, 452-0909. Marcos Rodriguez will lead it off, followed by Todd Jennings and Carlo Cota, 7, 8, and 9. First pitch is inside, ball one. So Hawkins on the hook for the loss unless the Goldeyes can find a way to come back and take the lead or at least tie it. And the 1-0 is inside, 2 balls and no strikes. Rodriguez 0 for 1 tonight. For Jones, 6'6", 190-pound right-hander, a side armor from Hoover, Alabama. The pitch down and away, 3 balls and no strikes. And for Alex, he makes appearance number 14. He's 1-0 with a 463. Pitches inside and it got away from Luis Allen. And down to first base with a leadoff walk is Marcos Rodriguez. And Todd Jennings, the batter, he's doubled and scored, excuse me. John Weber will go out to have a little chat with Jones. Sometimes it's better coming from a teammate than it is from a coach. A 463 earned run average, 11 2/3 innings, 11 hits, 6 earned runs, 6 walks, 8 strikeouts, opposition batting .275 against Alex Jones. Goldeyes have walked 3 tonight. First pitch is high to Todd Jennings, and it's ball 5. Okay, we've got a studio line here. We've passed along our trivia contest question answer, the 1-0. In there for a strike, and it's 1-1. So we can play trivia. And trivia contest question brought to you by the Place Louis Riel Suite Hotel in downtown Winnipeg. Place Louis Riel, specializing in spacious executive suites. 1-1 to Jennings. Breaking ball in there for a strike, and it's 1-2. All right. Contest is open to those that haven't won in the last 30 days. On the other station, 2. 1-2. Breaking ball just missed inside, 2-2. Up for grabs, same prize. Pair of Goldeye tickets to a future home game. You'll also be eligible to win the grand prize of weekend stay at the Place Louis at the end of the season. 2-2, breaking ball swung on, popped up into shallow center. That is going to be trouble, and it's going to be taken on a couple of hops by Roberson. Stopping at second is Rodriguez. Jennings has his second hit of the night. And here's Carlo Cota looking for number 1,000 again. 0 for 1 tonight. And the number to call if you think you know the answer, and if you want to play tonight, it's not our standard number. It is new because, again, we go back to the issue with different studios and Stoico and moving around and phones and boards and computers. First pitch in there for a strike to Cota. The number to call tonight, if you think you know the answer, 780-9430. 780-9430. 2 on, nobody out. The pitch is a little bit high. 1-1 to Cota, who is 0 for 5 in the series. He flew out to center field tonight. We're in the third. Goldeyes are into their bullpen, trailing 7-0, the 1-1. Breaking ball swung on and missed, and it's 1-2. So again, here's the number: 780-9430, 780-9430. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch, breaking ball swung on and missed, and Cota down on strikes. And that's the first strikeout tonight. Alex Jones records it. First strikeout for the Goldeyes, and it's brought to you by Manitoba Hydro. Manitoba Hydro reminds you to be safe around electricity. Folks, 1 strike, and you're out. Top of the order in Aaron Eggleston. 1 for 2 tonight, an RBI and a run scored. First pitch, down and away, ball 1. The question tonight is this. So far this season, the Goldeyes have won 4 straight games against the Fargo-Moorhead RedHawks. Although that might be in jeopardy tonight. Dating back to include last season, how many consecutive games has Winnipeg won against Fargo? 1-0. in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. So far this season, the Goldeyes have won 4 straight against the RedHawks, dating back to include last season. How many consecutive games has Winnipeg beaten Fargo? The 1-1 is in there for a strike. Good breaking ball, and it's 1-2, and that fooled Aaron Eggleston. 780-9430. If you think you know the answer tonight, area code 204 if you need to dial it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Breaking ball swung on and missed. And Eggleston down on strikes. Back-to-back strikeouts for Alex Jones. And there's 2 away for Zach Penpraise, who has walked, tripled, scored twice. By the way, if you call and our operator addresses you in Ukrainian or some sort of broken Slavic language, please ask him to get back to English, because he is Saskatchewan born and bred and does come from a Slavic background. First pitch. Breaking ball is low and inside. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Ukrainian, I think, is Stoico. Or is it Scottish? 1-0. Low, 2 balls and no strikes. Penpraise has walked for the 24th time this year to lead the league. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 away, 2 on. The pitch is in there for a strike, and it's 2-1. So there you go. There's the question, there's the phone number, and some explicit instructions on when you call in tonight. And the warning, the language warning, 2-1. Outside, 3 balls and 1 strike. And we'll have a look at the out-of-town scoreboard as well. We'll do that for Manitoba Blue Cross, the color of caring. 3 balls and a strike to Zach Penpraise. Pitch. Outside, ball 4. And the bases are loaded. Jones walks his second of the inning. Goldeyes have walked 4 tonight. And Nick Jackson, the batter.
The center fielder, number 34, Nick Jackson.
And Jackson 0 for 1 with a walk this evening. 2 away. Goldeyes really need to throw up a 0 here. Interleague play tonight. Everything, again in the majors, under the lights. And interleague play continues. First pitch is outside, ball 1. Texas tonight in the 4th inning, and Rick Forney is going to go out and have a little chat here. And I don't think that this will be, well, it'll be terse. Let's just say that. I think Rick's kind of tired of watching what's transpired on the scoreboard here. And with what's going on with falling behind hitters, he walked out, he pointed to left field. And you know what that was about? That was about, if you're going to have Nick Jackson try to hit a home run and pull the ball to right, look at the way the wind is blowing. Stop nibbling and challenge him. If you get beat, you get beat. 1 ball, no strikes. But falling behind these guys, well, it's been 3 innings of that. Pitches inside, 2-0. At least he came inside. Texas leading Colorado 2-0. That is in the 4th inning of play in Texas tonight. Rangers have won 6 in a row. Adrian Beltre has his 13th home run. 2-0. Swung on, chopper fouled the plate. It's 2-1 to Jackson. Cleveland, they've won 3 straight. Cleveland was asked if they were interested in Manny Ramirez returning, and the answer was no, as Manny was asked for and granted his release. Pitch is outside, 3-1 from the A's a few days ago. Cleveland leading Houston down in Texas 1-0 in the 4th. Also in the 4th, Milwaukee and the Chicago White Sox on the south side are scoreless. And St. Louis beating up Kansas City 8-1 in the 2nd. The pitch, swing and a miss. And Jackson with a count of 3 balls and 2 strikes on him. Bases are loaded. 7-0 Fargo. We're in the top of 3, and there's 2 away here. St. Louis 8, Kansas City 1 in Missouri tonight in the second. And the payoff pitch is outside, ball 4. He walks in a run, and it's 8-0. So Jones walks his third, second in a row in this inning. Rodriguez comes in to score, 8-0 Fargo. Jennings over to third, Penpraise up to second. And Ryan Delgado, the batter, he is homered, a 3-run shot, driven in another with a sac fly. He has 4 RBI tonight. He's 1 for 1 with a sacrifice fly. First pitch is high, ball 1. In the bottom of the third, Baltimore leading Washington 1-0. Orioles trying to end a 3-game skid. The 1-0 is on the inside edge for a strike, and it's 1-1. Mark Reynolds has homered for the Orioles in that 1-0 lead over Washington. His 6th homer of the year. Philly and Tampa are in a delay to start. The pitch swung on, hammered down the left field line, but foul. And off the bullpen mound down the left field line of the Goldeyes. 1-2 is the count to Delgado. Pittsburgh shutting out Detroit 4-0 in the 7th. Boston and Atlanta are scoreless in the second. The Red Sox have won 5 straight. Cincinnati leading Minnesota 4-3 in the 6th. The 1-2 just missed outside, 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. For Cincy, Scott Rowland is homered, his 3rd. Chris Heisey, his 2nd. Pitch is outside, diving to stop it is Allen. And the count runs full again, 3-2. Ryan Doman has homered for Minnesota, his 7th. 4-3 Reds over the Twins in the 6th. 3rd inning, Mets are leading the Yankees. 3-2 pitch. Cold third strike on the outside corner. And Delgado will go down looking. And that is it for Fargo here in the top of the 3rd. But they've scored in 3 straight. They get a run. They do so on a hit. The bases were walked, loaded, and Fargo leaves 3. We'll go to the bottom of the 3rd when we come back. 8-0 for the RedHawks. You're listening to Goldeyes Baseball. Maybe one time only on Fab 94.3.
Shorty's Plumbing and Heating is long on service, value, and customer satisfaction. They're your local York certified comfort experts, featuring the finest and high-efficiency York furnaces and air conditioners to keep you comfortable and to save you money on energy bills. Customers keep coming back because they're impressed with Shorty's Plumbing and Heating's Shorty Satisfaction Guarantee. So for your next plumbing, heating, air conditioning, or renovation project, experience the Shorty's Faction difference. Learn more at shortysplumbing.ca.
What makes Tavern United Manitoba's #1 sports pub? Service second to none. Food that's right on point. And value that's big league all the way. And this summer, during Tavern United's Your Team, Your Tickets promotion, win weekly prizes and qualify to win season tickets to your Winnipeg Goldeyes, Blue Bombers, and of course, the Jets. So get your friends together for some frothy fun, fabulous food, and guaranteed good times at your New World Sports Pub, Tavern United.
Unite tonight!
A little of this.
Turn it on at work, and we all love it.
Awesome. A little of that.
It's the only station I listen to in my car.
Bob makes my day.
I'm more of a whatever guy.
Tune into Bob's Breakfast with Kelly Parker and Desk.
That's Donald Duck's middle name.
Right. Is it not? It's Fauntleroy or Fauntleroy? Because it's important that I get it right.
Weekdays from 5:30 till 9.
Wait, what time are we on again? 5:30? Oh, gosh, that's early.
Add some 80s, 90s, and whatever to your day with 99.9 Bob FM.
We love it.
I listen all day.
Of the 60s and 70s.
Fab 94.3.
Oh, we go to the bottom of the 3rd, 8-0 Fargo in front. Here's Rich Carpenter, and the first pitch to him is high, ball 1 from Alex Caldera. Might have you along tonight. A lot of game to go, but a lot of ground to cover for Winnipeg, the 1-0. Swung on, fouled away, 1 ball, 1 strike. Carpenter, Kendall, and Roberson, 9, 1, and 2. Fargo getting 4, in the first, 3 in the second, and 1 more here in the third. Pitch is swung on, bounce right side, foul. Ball and 2 strikes to Rich Carpenter, who was 0 for 2 with a walk last night. We have a winner on trivia. And we'll pass along the winner's name and the answer coming up, as always, in the bottom of the 7th inning. 1-2. The pitch. Swung on and missed. And Caldera will pick up his first strikeout of the night. So 1 away. Top of the order. And Bryce Kendall, the batter. He's 0 for 1. Checking out a few more scores. Mets leading the Yankees 5-0 in the third. Mets have won 3 in a row. Ike Davis has homered for the 8th time this year for the Metropolitans. And Toronto leading Miami 6-2. That's in the 6th inning. Marlins have lost 4 straight. First pitch. He is in there for a strike. Giancarlo Stanton, formerly known as Mike Stanton. His 16th home run for Miami. Pitch is in there for a strike, and it's 0-2. Later start in the National League tonight, coming up at 8:40. 0-2. It's just outside 1-2. Chicago Cubs and Arizona Diamondbacks in Phoenix tonight. Jeff Samardzija for the Cubs, 5-5. The 1-2 swung on, fouled away, off the upper deck and back down below, into the seats, down the right field line. Joe Saunders countering for the Snakes tonight, 4-5 with a 3.44 ERA. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Kendall. And Caldera's 1-2 is high, 2-2. 9:05 tonight. The Dodgers take on the Angels in Los Angeles, more specifically in Anaheim tonight. Dodgers have lost 3 in a row. 2-2. Swung on, guided over first, down the right field line, foul. Still 2-2. Chad Billingsley, 4-5, a 3.75 ERA for the Dodgers. Dan Herron, 4-7, 3.97 earned run average for the Halos. San Francisco and Oakland tonight at 9:05. Tim Lincecum for the Giants. He's 2-8 with a 6 ERA. 2-2 to Kendall. Breaking ball is high, 3-2. And Oakland counters with blue chipper Jared Parker, 3-3, a 2.82 ERA. The payoff. Breaking ball, and he just got hit. Kendall just got hit by a breaking ball, and he'll be aboard at first base. And with 1 away, the Goldeyes have a base runner for the 2nd straight inning, and here's Chris Roberson. At 9:05 tonight as well, Seattle at San Diego. The Padres have lost 3 in a row. For Seattle, Kevin Millwood, 3-5, with an ERA just under 6. Just under 4. Caldera comes set. First pitch to Roberson. Inside, and it got away from Jennings, and it goes back to the screen and up to second base. On a wild pitch will be Bryce Kendall. Seattle at San Diego, Kevin Millwood, 3-5 with a 3.69 ERA. Against Clayton Richard, 4-7, 3.94 ERA for San Diego. San Diego has lost 3 straight. In the American Association, a full slate of games tonight. Kansas City leading Amarillo 3-0 in the third. In Kansas, the 1-0. Swung on, chopper right side foul. Right by Tom Bates. Coaching first base. Wichita doubling Sioux City right now in Iowa. The Wingnuts 4, Explorers 2 in the third. And St. Paul leads Sioux Falls 2-0 in the fourth. 1-1. Swung on, chopper right side foul. That time in between right side foul line and Coach Tom Bates. So 2-0 St. Paul over Sioux Falls in the fourth. New Jersey's leading Grand Prairie 4-3 in the sixth. And Gary jumping all over Lincoln, 9-0 in the second. 1-2, swung on, fouled back to the screen. Still a ball and 2 strikes to Roberson, who's 0 for 1 tonight, 1 for 5 in the series. And just underway, as they got underway at 8:05 Central, 7:05 Mountain, Laredo at El Paso. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch is outside, 2-2. Kendall at second, 1 away. 8-0 Fargo. By the way, there is also a preseason CFL game going on tonight. And the pitch is a half a swing and fouled third base side by Roberson. Stays alive. Two balls, 2 strikes. Roberson, 4 homers, 26 driven in. He leads the team in RBI. Fargo, 8 runs, 7 hits. 0-1-1 at Camp Goldeyes tonight. The pitch, low and inside. Roberson got out of the way of that. Nice block again by Jennings. 3 balls, 2 strikes. A full count. Roberson has an 8-game hitting streak. Entering this one, the 3-2. Swung on, ground ball right side. Coda to his right, up with it on 2 hops, over to first. And there's 2 away. Advancing over to third base is Kendall for John Weber. And Weber 0 for 1. Again, we got a winner on trivia. Winner of the answer coming up. In the 7th inning. Weber went after the first pitch of his first at bat, popped out to Carlo Coda. So he's 0 for 1. See what he does here with Caldera. First pitch is inside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. And the 1-0 is in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. Fargo leads at 8-0. 4 runs in the first, 3 in the second, 1 in the third. 2 away. Goldeyes have a runner 90 feet away at third, the 1-1. Swung on, chopper right side. That is not going to do it. It's off the glove of Coda, but he finds it by his feet. And he'll throw out Weber. The Goldeyes are finished. And we're through 3. No runs, no hits, and 1 left. We'll go to the 4th. It's all Fargo. They lead at 8-0. Goldeyes baseball, Fab, 94-3.
Seems like yesterday he could barely throw the ball. Now my glove hand's on fire. My boy's got quite an arm.
His fastball may be ready for heavy hitters, but he may not be ready for...
Come on, man. Don't be a wuss. It's just a little chew. Try it.
Talk to your kids about chewing tobacco today, because if you think you've prepared them for everything, you don't know spit.
Brought to you by Mantra, the Manitoba Tobacco Reduction Alliance for Tobacco-Free Sport.
Support your own. The Goldeyes. And Fort Garry Brewing. Located right here in Winnipeg, Fort Garry Brewing is Manitoba's #1 brewery. Crafting a full spectrum of delicious beers and ales, including the award-winning Fort Garry Dark and fan favorite Fort Garry Pale, both of which are available at Shaw Park. So cheer on the home team. Fort Garry Brewing, Manitoba made, Manitoba's own.
Summer in Manitoba sizzles all over the place, from our great beaches to our great ballpark. And I just don't mean on the field. I mean on Goldeyes Grill, where they sizzle up some of the best hot dogs you've ever tasted. Diamond Dogs, the official hot dog of the Goldeyes. Custom made by Winkler Meats. Diamond Dogs are naturally smoked, gluten and allergen free, and made with quality ingredients that deliver full flavor every bite. Try them at the game or pick them up at your local grocer. Diamond Dogs from Winkler Meats. Product quality is our tradition.
Of the the 60s and 70s.
Fab 94.3.
Well, we go to the fourth inning. And Fargo leads it 8-0. Pedroza, Stovall, and Rodriguez against Alex Jones. Pedroza's homer tonight and singled. First pitch in there for a strike. Yeah, it's a little bit better. 8 runs, 7 hits for Fargo, scoring in all 3 innings so far. The 0-1. Missed inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pedroza was on the back end of back-to-back home runs with Delgado in the first. The pitch swung on, fouled back, Sky Suite, and down into the seats of the Sky Suite to my left. And a nice souvenir for a fan. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Pedroza. So he hit his 3rd home run, then he singled in the 2nd. Now leads it off in the 4th. 1-2. Breaking ball is outside, 2-2. Well, the Goldeyes came in having played 10 games at home. 8 have been wins, 2-2. Swung on, fouled away. And that will get into the seats. Well, I don't know about you, but maybe due, I guess, for a clunker, although never really want to clunk at home. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch. Half a swing. Did he go? Yes, he did at first base. Or actually at third, says Mike O'Leary. And Pedroza will go down swinging. A strikeout victim, the 3rd for Alex Jones here tonight. And there's 1 away, and the leadoff man is out. Here's Ryan Stovall. I didn't even think that you really had to go and check over at third because I thought that pitch was good enough for a called strike. Stovall's flown out and lined out tonight. First pitch. Swung on and lifted out toward left field. Here comes Carpenter. He'll make the catch for the 2nd out. And here's Marco Rodriguez, who's 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored.
Now that, the first baseman, number 16, Marco Rodriguez.
And Rodriguez, 0 for 5 with a walk and a run scored in this series. Batting .273. Marcos Rodriguez from Jupiter, Florida, was in Fort Worth last year. First pitch is swung on and fouled back for strike 1. Yeah, the ball boy out to get that ball out in front of home plate. Been all over the place tonight. He's had a little zip in his old doodah this evening, but others have not. Jones will come set, the 0-1. Swung on, fouled back to the screen. Strike 2. Rodriguez, a home run, 11 driven in. Tomorrow, Ace Walker versus fellow right-hander Paul Burnside. 6:05 first pitch, 0-2. Breaking ball, called 3rd strike, and the Goldeyes throw up a 0 on the Fargo-Moorhead RedHawks, and Alex Jones has his 4th strikeout of the night, and the RedHawks go 1, 2, 3. Zeros across the board. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. Fargo leads at 8-0. Goldeyes baseball, Fab 94.3.
If your business, big or small, has excess waste and recycling piling up, let BFI Canada make your trash our business. Our customized pickup schedules make it easy. With commercial and industrial collection services, BFI Canada can help any business get organized. Want to make your business feel like new? Then call up the Blue. Visit BFICanada.com to schedule your pickup date today. BFI Canada, a cleaner community, a greener environment.
Ever try sucking an orange through a straw? How about 5?
Oh, come on!
It can happen, because we're blending up a difference at Jugo Juice. Our fresh fruit smoothies knock it out of the park with over 5 servings of fruit jammed into every 24-ounce cup. This season, make it a mini combo with a zesty Southwest chicken wrap. Get healthy on the go with Jugo Juice. Find us at Shaw Park and online at jugojuice.com.
In the world of PowerSmart, small changes add up. Did you know planting shrubs and trees around your house can shade your windows in summer and can help protect your house from chilly winter winds? Drafty windows are uncomfortable and waste energy. Sealing and re-weather stripping your windows and adding window insulator kits are an effective way to save energy and money while improving the comfort of your home. For more energy-saving solutions from Manitoba Hydro, log on to manitobapowersmart.ca.
Of the 60s and 70s.
Fab 94.3.
Well, we go to the bottom of the fourth inning. And Gabby Martinez will step in. First pitch to him is high from Alex Caldera. And it's ball one. 8-0. Fargo leads it. Heart of the order for the Goldeyes. The 1-0. Swung on and missed, and it's 1-1. Well, here's a very rare sight tonight. And that is Danson Gabe. Oh, you got your ears on tonight. Oh, they're kind of cameled there a little bit. 1-1 is outside, 2-1. Usually Gabe has like the full headset on, but tonight, just the earbuds, Gabe. I like it. Welcome back. 2-1. Low and inside, 3 balls, 1 strike. Martinez drew a walk his first trip. He is 0 for 3, 3 strikeouts and a walk in his Goldeye career, the 3-1. Swing and a miss, and it's 3-2. Martinez, the DH tonight. He'll be followed by Luis Allen and Josh Mazzola. There has been a Doug Simonuk sighting. 3-2. Swung on. That's lined to right center for a base hit. Over to pick it up is Nick Jackson, and Gabby Martinez has his first hit as a Goldeye. A leadoff single here off Caldera in the bottom of the fourth, and Louis Allen, the batter, he's 1 for 1. Yeah, Doug Simonuk is now at the top railing. Or top stepping against the railing in his first base dugout. Second hit for Winnipeg tonight off Caldera. First pitch to Luis Allen is swung on and popped up. Right side of the infield and behind first base is Rodriguez, and he'll make the catch, almost straddling the foul line. And Allen is out number 1. And the batter is Josh Mazzola. He flew out, actually lined out to left field. His first trip. And Mazzola, 11 for his last 31 coming in, batting .355. First pitch is in there for a strike. Nothing in 1 to Josh Mazzola. 17 driven in. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He was late on that one. Strike 2. Well, tomorrow the plan is for around the association. The pitch. Swung on, chopper out toward third. Fielded by Stovall to second for 1. And down to 1 for 2. Not in time. Zola beat it out. So fielder's choice, and Fargo en masse was coming off the field thinking that they had turned the around the horn double play. No, says Steve Linton over at first base. So Dan Barbero, the batter now. Martinez is erased on that fielder's choice that Mazzola hits into. And there's 2 out with 1 on. And Barbero 0 for 1 tonight. He hit it to a fielder's choice earlier in his first trip in the second. First pitch is in there for a strike. Tomorrow we will talk with Carlo Cota about either his 1,000th hit or sitting on 999 from the RedHawks. The 0-1 is outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. And we'll also talk with new Goldeyes pitcher Stephen Kahn. And we want to find out a little bit about him, but also on this trip for the ages. Pitches in there for strike 1 and 2. On driving from Laredo back home to California, breaking down, ending up in a ditch, losing a tire. I mean, to some degree, and I don't say this flippantly, maybe lucky to be with us before the Goldeyes finally got him on a plane. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch is just outside and low, 2 and 2. I see Stephen Kahn in the dugout for the Goldeyes. Pitch is swung on, bounce right side, and goes into the RedHawks first base dugout. 2 and 2. Stephen Kahn atop the steps right against the railing for Winnipeg. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a balk called against Caldera. And Mazzola will advance to second base. Second night in a row, there's been a balk ball called. Count 2 and 2 to Barbero. Runner in scoring position, 2 away. The pitch is inside. He came back with a breaking ball, did Alex Caldera. Half a swing, they appeal as Barbero trying to get out of the way. And Michael Leary at third says no, he didn't go around. So a full count on the Goldeyes left-handed swinging right fielder. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch, swing and a miss, and the Goldeyes are done in the bottom of the 4th inning. Strikeout number 2 here for Caldera. He just kind of humped that one up with that fastball and blew it by Barbero. No runs, a hit, and 1 left. We'll go to the 5th. All Fargo, they lead at 8-0. Goldeyes baseball from downtown Winnipeg on the best of the 60s and 70s. Fab 94-3.
From the diamond to the driveway, from weekend warrior to world-class pro, local athletes are choosing Manitoba pork for peak performance. Loaded with lean, high-quality protein and essential vitamins and minerals, pork is a powerhouse of nutrition for serious athletes. For a real competitive edge, choose Manitoba pork, fueling today's athletes. Learn more about pork for peak performance at manitobapork.com.
You've been trying to dig yourself out of debt. With credit cards, loans, payday advances, it was all so easy, you didn't even notice how deep in the hole you were getting. But there's someone who can give you different tools to use. Tools like credit counseling, credit proposals, and bankruptcy options that can help you climb back to solid financial ground. Elsie Taylor, trustee in bankruptcy. Your way forward. Visit us at lctaylor.net.
Knowledge is power.
Get the power you need to succeed at CDI College.
With relevant, focused career training for business, healthcare,
art and design, legal, technology, and more.
Learn more.
Earn more.
Get more out of life with a career you love, not just a job.
Find your passion at cdicollege.ca.
CDI College. We change lives through education.
CDI.
I love it, and we will succeed.
Of the 60s and 70s.
Well, we go to the 5th inning. Paul Edmonds along with you. Glad to have you along tonight. Thanks for making a point of finding us here tonight on Fab 94.3. Alex Jones works into his 3rd inning. First pitch is swung on and fouled back by Todd Jennings, who's 2 for 2. And the 5th is underway. 8-0. Fargo's in front. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Our producer-operator back at the studio in South Winnipeg is Trevor Stoico on site. We're being supported by Dana Robbie. Fargo with 4 in the first, 3 in the second, a singleton in the third. Pitches inside. Off the glove of Allen. Goes back toward the screen. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Then finally, Winnipeg threw up a 0 in the 4th, but they haven't done anything to try to get back in the game offensively. 1-2. Swung on, chop road toward third, foul. Nice play by Mazzola. Oh, fielded the ball in foul territory. Off balance throw over to first, right to John Weber didn't have to move. What a foul ball. 1-2 is the count. Todd Jennings has doubled and scored and singled and was left stranded. 3 hits and 6 trips in the series. 1-2. Breaking ball, swung on, lifted out toward right center. Roberson is there, glides in toward the gap, and makes the catch for the first out. And Carlo Cota, the batter.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 11, Carlo Cota.
And Cota will stand in from the right side. He's 0 for 2 here tonight, 0 for 6 in the series. Looking for career hit number 1,000. First pitch. Inside, did he get hit? Well, he dropped the bat, backed off, and has not been awarded first base by our home plate umpire. Now he's picked the bat back up, and the at-bat will continue, but it's ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch is in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Cota batting 200, a homer and 12 driven in. 1-1. Breaking ball is low, 2 balls and 1 strike. He is a veteran by status from Calexico, California. 2-1, swung on, fouled back into the screen, 2-2. He'll be 32 in September. 31-year-old. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch is outside, 3-2. You know, baseball is a game that really is inclusive, whatever size you are. 3-2. Inside, did he get hit? And did he go? Yes, he did. On a half a swing. The pitch missed inside. Cota tried to bail out and couldn't hold up, and he strikes out. And there's 2 away. They had to appeal down at first, and Steve Linton said he went around. So 2 away and a handful of strikeouts for Alex Jones, who now is into his 3rd inning, and 1 out away from completing 3 after taking over for Rich Hawkins, who gave up 7 runs in 2 innings. First pitch is in there for a strike. Eggleston 1 for 3 tonight as he steps back in, his 4th at bat. Yeah, the Goldeyes will get some more people up in the bullpen. The 0-1 on the inside edge for a strike. It's 0-2. Yeah, unlike, any of the other 3 big sports, baseball more inclusionary in terms of any size of player. Pitch outside, 1-2. Hockey's gotten to the stage where they don't look at you unless you are 6 feet and over. 1-2. Swung on, fouled back, and that will find Pioneer Avenue. Unless, of course, you can really wheel and you have some offensive skill, or you're just real quick and gritty, like a Darren Helm. Basketball, there's a little bit of room for some of those guards. Other than that, it's a big man's game. And the last time I checked, there wasn't too many small guys playing football. With all due respect to Wade Miller and what he did on special teams with the Blue Bombers for many years. 1-2. Swung on, chopper out toward first. Fielded nicely by Weber, and he'll make the unassisted play as he got in front of it at first base. And for the 2nd inning in a row, Fargo goes 1-2-3, zeros across the board. We'll see if the Goldeyes can get on the stick when we come back. 8-0 Fargo, Fab 94-3.
It's so much more fun when it's all for a good cause. Join the Winnipeg Goldeyes Field of Dreams Foundation for the 18th Annual Charity Golf Tournament, Monday, July 23rd at Bell Acres Golf and Country Club. Your entry fee includes lunch, power cart, fantastic steak dinner, and prizes.
Proceeds go to the Goldeyes Field of Dreams Foundation to help support local children's charities. All foursomes entered will be assigned a Goldeyes player, coach, or staff member. Space is limited, so book early. Call 982-BASE for details. Commissionaires. Manitoba's premier security solutions provider will take care of your home security needs the next time you go away on vacation. Commissionaire's team of bonded professionals will check on your home and help satisfy your insurance requirements. They do interior and exterior patrols and make your home look lived in. Visit their website at commissionaires.mb.ca for more information about their House Watch service. Commissionaires, trusted every day, everywhere.
Hi, this is Denny from Denny's Whole Hog Barbecue.
And I'm quarterback Buck Pierce, here to introduce Danny and Buck's barbecue sauces.
The official barbecue sauce of your Winnipeg Blue Bombers.
It's an all-star lineup featuring raspberry chipotle,
roasted garlic and honey,
and cranberry chipotle. Whether you pour it, dip it, or spread it.
They're delicious and make a perfect gift.
Try Danny and Buck's barbecue sauces today. Available at the Bomber Store.
And we'll bring the flavor.
Super hits of the 60s and 70s.
Fab 94.3.
Well, we'll go to the bottom of the fifth inning. David Narodowski to lead it off. 8-0 Fargo. Winnipeg and the home half of 5. Narodowski, Carpenter, and Kendall. First pitch from Caldera is low. No, called a strike here to get it started. Goldeyes have a right-hander throwing in the bullpen, and it's Craig James. So they're going to try to eat up some innings with his arm as well. Pitching there for a strike. Narodowski is 0 for 1 tonight, 0 for 4 in the series. And took that slider for a strike in the outside corner. 0-2. Fastball just missed outside, 1-2. Narodowski, Carpenter, and Kendall, 8-9-1. We'll have a look at what the Goldeyes are doing this week here in the bottom of this fifth. 1-2. Swung on. Chopper right side. Coda moving to pick it up. And he does, charging the baseball, then turning around and firing back toward first base. The second baseman makes a real nice play. Narodowski's out number 1. Here's Rich Carpenter. He's 0 for 1 tonight. Well, Goldeyes this week brought to you by Boston Pizza. Try Boston Pizza's all-meat wings. This summer, nothing goes better with BP's all-meat wings than all beer. Boston Pizza, here to make you happy. First pitch. Oh, way inside, and Ridge turns out of the way of that to avoid getting hit. Ball 1. Well, the series continues tomorrow, concludes on Sunday, the 1-0. Change up in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. Tomorrow, 9-inning Commissionaires prize package giveaway. The 1-1. Swung on. Ground ball right side. Scorched through there by a Diamond Rodriguez. And into right field for a 1-out single. And the Goldeyes have their third hit of the night. Again, it's still early. You're down by 8. But the Goldeyes have put up 8 in an inning this year. And they did it against the Fargo-Moorhead RedHawks. And Bryce Kendall will step up and hit. He's 0 for 1. Hit by a pitch as well. So a runner at first base in Carpenter. He's 4 for 5 in the base pass. Caldera from the stretch, first pitch. Breaking ball swung on. That's hit out to center field. Nick Jackson right there makes the catch in the sunshine for the second out. First pitch swinging. Here's Chris Roberson. Goldeyes had an 8-run inning against Fargo on June 9th. Also an 8-run inning against Lincoln on June 12th. So it's been done twice this year. They've also had 2 7-run innings, a 6er, a 5, and a lot of 4s. First pitch is low, ball 1. According to the notes, 9 4-run innings. A 5, a 6, 2 7s, and 2 8s. The 1-0 is in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. Now, it might get a little skewed because, remember, you don't have DeCaster here, and he happened to be Well, hitting about 350 by the time he left. 1-1. Swung on, chopper right side foul. And leading the team in runs batted in. But fact of the matter remains, the stats say the Goldeyes have scored 8 runs in an inning twice this year already. This is game 34 of 100. They trail 8-zip. We're in the bottom of 5. 2 away, runner at first base. 1-2. Half a swing. Did he go? The appeal? No, says Mike O'Leary at third. 2-2. Roberson 0 for 2 tonight. 1 for 6 in the series. Again tomorrow on the air back on TSN 1290. Our regular station at 4:30 with Around the Association pregame at 5:30. First pitch 6:05. Pitch is swung on and missed, and Roberson down on strikes. Caldera has his 3rd strikeout of the night. The Goldeyes are done in the last of the 5th. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left. We'll go to the 6th. All Fargo. They lead it 8-zip on Fab 94-3.
The Mediterranean.
The Greek.
The Mediterranean.
The Greek.
Even if you can't agree on what kind of pizza to get, at least everyone in Winnipeg agrees where to get it. Santa Lucia Pizza. For the 6th straight year, you at Uptown Magazine readers voted Santa Lucia Best Pizza in Winnipeg. They've also received the Consumer Choice Award for Best Pizza Restaurant. Whether it's dine-in, takeout, or home delivery, Winnipeg agrees. Santa Lucia Pizza is the best in town.
You see, the best ingredients make the best of the pizza.
Who do your Winnipeg Goldeyes trust to keep them in the game with state-of-the-art chiropractic care? ChiroCare Health Center. And if the professionals at ChiroCare Health Center can keep highly tuned athletes going strong for over 100 games a season, imagine what they could do for you. To meet the chiropractic team trusted by your Winnipeg Goldeyes, visit chirocarehealth.com or call 488-CARE. ChiroCare Health Center. Care today for a better tomorrow.
Welcome to Rogers Tech Talk. Sarah's on the line.
I want a cool new phone, but I have a fear of commitment.
Well, now with Rogers FlexTab, you can get your dream phone, like an HTC One X, on your terms with a low upfront payment.
That's great.
And you could be free of your FlexTab agreement at any time just by paying the remaining balance for the phone.
So I could pay it off in a couple of months.
Sure.
Or next year.
No need to commit. Introducing FlexTab from Rogers. Conditions apply.
Yours today at your local Rogers store, the official wireless provider to the Winnipeg Goldeyes.
The 60s and 70s.
Fab 94.3.
Craig James, the new pitcher for the Goldeyes. He will be the 3rd one tonight. And he'll get a little work here. Alex Jones is done. And Alex did a pretty good job. In fact, didn't start out great in the 3rd inning. Walked 3, gave up a run. But boy, did he settle in after that and ended up throwing up back-to-back 1, 2, 3 innings in the 4th and 5th. So he gives way to Craig James, and here is Zach Penpraise. James, a right-hander out of Florida. First pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 1. And Craig James and the Goldeyes are trailing 8-0 here. Fargo scoring 4 in the first, 3 in the second, 1 in the third. And the Goldeyes have 3 hits on the board. That's it. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. For Alex Jones tonight, 3 innings. 1 hit, a run. It is earned. 3 walks, 5 strikeouts. He gives way to Craig James. Pitching change brought to you by Johnson Waste Management, 4520909. The 0-2. Breaking ball in the dirt. And Penpraise laid off of that. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Penpraise 1 for 1 tonight, an RBI triple, 2 walks and 2 runs scored. He leads the league with 25 base on balls. Righty here. 1-2. Breaking ball swung on and fouled back. And it's a ball and 2 strikes. For Craig James, 6'1", 175, 29 years old. Zach Penpraise batting .234. 1-2 pitch. Fastball just missed outside. 2-2. And some moaning from some of the grandstand umpires here. Craig James makes his 14th appearance. He's 2-0 with a 5.84 ERA. 2-2 pitch. Called third strike on the inside corner with a great fastball. And Zach Penpraise will smile and wave at home plate umpire Tim McCaffrey. And Penpraise will go down looking. 6 strikeouts for Goldeyes pitching tonight. And here's Nick Jackson, who's 0 for 1 with a walk and an RBI and a run scored. There are some Fargo fans here tonight. I've heard them. They've been cheering and yelling a little tonight. First pitch is low, ball 1. I presume they're from North Dakota, made the trip up. If you have, welcome. 1 ball, no strikes. And the 1-0 swung on and hit back up the middle to his left. A nice job by Narodowski to pick it up behind second and throw to first for the out. And there's 2 away. Well, they had Nick Jackson almost played perfectly. Narodowski was kind of shading toward the bag at second from short. So he had to move to his left, yes, but he was in real good position to make 2 sideways steps, get there, up with it, and throw the speedy Jackson out for the second out. And here is Ryan Delgado, 1 for 2. Been all or nothing for this guy tonight. 3-run homer, a strikeout, and a sac fly. 4 RBI. First pitch is outside, ball 1. For James, 12 1/3 innings, 16 hits coming in. 8 earned runs, 7 walks, 1-0. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1. Good fastball. 8 strikeouts, and the opposition batting .308. Ryan Delgado with 2 away, standing in from the right side. We're in the 6th inning. 8-0 Fargo. The 1-1. Swung on and fouled the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Preseason football tonight. CFL Calgary leading Saskatchewan 7-0 in the first. And I think Luis Allen had to shake off that foul back off the foot there. And we get a bit of a delay. Home plate umpire Tim McCaffrey went out to hand a ball personally out to Craig James. Then he dusts off the plate. Zola trots back over toward third. James will toe the rubber and look in to get the sign against Ryan Delgado, who is ahead in the count on it, 1-2. 1-2 pitch. He is low, 2-2. 93 in the gun with that fastball. Tomorrow again, back on the air as we continue to look at what the Goldeyes are doing this week for Boston Pizza. At 4:30, around the association leads it all off. 90 minutes in advance of game time. 2-2. Breaking ball just missed outside. 3-2. We'll talk to Carlo Cota. We'll talk to Stephen Kahn. And we'll sprinkle in another half hour. What and who, we don't know. We'll figure that out at about 3 o'clock tomorrow. 3-2. Swung on, chopper left side foul. Three balls, 2 strikes. Ryan Delgado, he's homered back-to-back nights in this series. And he has a team-leading 7 for the Fargo-Moorhead RedHawks. James comes set in the payoff pitch. Breaking ball swung on, lifted to center. Not very deep. Back a few steps. And Roberson about 3/4 of the way back makes the catch. That is it for Fargo in inning number 6. For the 3rd straight inning, they go 1, 2, 3. And again, we'll see if the Goldeyes can get on the stick. But Alex Caldera throwing a pretty good game. 6-0 or actually 8-0 Fargo leads it. Bottom of the 6th is next, and Fab 94-3.
Sure, you'd like to get out and golf more, but there's just something bugging you, and you can't seem to put your finger on it. Try your whole hand. Good thing there's the Golf Dome. With 5 virtual golf simulators, you can play on courses from around the world. Get your practice in at a driving range where you pay by time, not by bucket, and save 40% with summer rates. It's fun stuff, and nothing to bug you. The Golf Dome, the bubble off Sterling Line Parkway. Don't forget to like us on Facebook for specials and coupons.
Your best friend may be furry, but they're part of your family. So when it comes to your pet's health, they deserve to be treated like family at Animal Hospital of Manitoba. Their experienced professionals provide the very latest in veterinary care for cats, dogs, ferrets, rabbits, just about any pet you can imagine. And they take pride in educating clients and following up to make sure your best friend is doing just fine. Animal Hospital of Manitoba, 995 Main Street. We care for your pets as if they were our own.
That baseball glove. You know the one that you got in high school, the one that got you MVP your senior year. Yeah, you know the one, and we do too. At Ranger Insurance, we protect what's important to you, because whatever size it is, it's the little things that matter. Whether it's home, life, auto, or commercial, Ranger Insurance has a plan that's right for you. For the protection you deserve, visit rangerinsurance.ca.
The 60s and 70s.
Fab 94.3.
Bottom 6, John Weber to lead it off. Gabby Martinez, Luis Allen to follow. 8-0 Fargo. First pitch. Way inside. Skipping out of the way of that is Weber. Ball 1. Alex Caldera works into his 6th inning. Weber 0 for 2 tonight. And the 1-0. Swung on. Ground ball. Sharply hit right side by a diving Rodriguez. And into right field for a leadoff single. Now that is hit number 4 for Winnipeg, and Gabby Martinez, the batter, he's 1 for 1 with a walk. Again tomorrow, let's try to get through this. 9-inning Commissioner's prize package giveaway. And it's a 6:05 start time tomorrow. We'll be on the air back on our regular station, TSN 1290, at 4:30. Sunday, on the air at noon, for a 1:35 start. We lead it off with 55 with 40 in the conclusion of this 4-game series. First pitch is low to Martinez, ball 1. And it's Wonder Shows and Plunger Pool on the Promenade on Sunday. Kid City run the bases. 1-0 is in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. Also, it's Goldeyes white jersey giveaway on Sunday for the first 1,500 fans, courtesy of Boston Pizza. 1-1 is in there for a strike, and it's 1-2. And then, and we should tell you that on Sunday, before that, though, is the Man Up for Max. Former Goldeyes player, Max Poulin, his number retired here, along with Donnie Smith and Ryan Duvas. The pitch inside, 2-2, is hosting a fundraising event in support of Beyond Borders on the patio of Who's Asian Bistro on Sunday morning. Beyond Borders is Canada's global voice against child sexual exploitation. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Gabby Martinez. 2-2. Half a swing. Did he go? The appeal? No at third, says Mike O'Leary. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Goldeyes have got a few of those here tonight. Go their way. The Man Up for Max event starts with a breakfast buffet at 10:30 a.m. Sunday. 3-2. Swing and a miss, and Martinez down on strikes. And there's 1 down for Luis Allen. For Caldera, his 4th strikeout of the night. And Allen 1 for 2 tonight. It includes a meet and greet with Goldeyes players starting at 10:30. A silent auction. Goldeyes game at 1:30. A bevy and an appy from Who's during the game. First pitch to Allen. He's a slider in the dirt. Nice block by Jennings. Ball 1. Comedian Big Daddy Taz will be featured at the event. Tickets are $100, portion of the ticket tax deductible. More information, well, visit beyondborders.org or call the Goldeyes office because we're so close on Sunday. If you want to go, the 1-0 is in there, well, a little bit high, 2-0. And if you want to go, they'll take you last minute, and we'd love to see you there. For a great cause, and good on Max. The 2-0 is low, 3 balls and no strikes. Then on Monday, Sioux City in town. A 7:05 start time, Canadian Heritage Night. You are encouraged to wear red to be able to win great prizes. The 3-0 is in there for a strike, and it's 3-1. And the Goldeyes paid tribute on Monday to our Canadian Olympic athletes and the RCMP. Or as Dexter Carter would say, the Popo. 3-1. Inside, ball 4. And Caldera walks his second. Now there's 2 on here in the 6th for Josh Mazzola. 8-0. Well, one swing of the bat gets the Goldeyes a little bit of life here in the bottom of the 6th. You can also win a train trip for 2 to Jasper with 2 nights accommodations, courtesy of Via Rail, on Monday night as well. There's Mazzola, fielder's choice in a line drive out. First pitch slider in there for a strike. Tuesday night, Danny's Whole Hog pregame barbecue. Enjoy a delicious pulled pork or pulled turkey on a bun with Danny's barbecue sauce and a pop for $5. 0-1 is outside, 1-1. And proceeds go to the Goldeyes Field of Dreams Foundation. Wednesday night, the last night of the homestand, and last of 3 against Sioux City. The 1-1. Swung on, that is hit out towards short, trying to backhand it was Penprates, couldn't come up with it, off his glove, spills into left, here comes Weber to score. Hot smash by Mazzola, an RBI single, and the Goldeyes are on the board. It's 8-1 Fargo. They're going to score that a hit. Mazzola's 18th run batted into the year. And Dan Barbero, the batter, and Fargo's going to get some people up in the bullpen. Wednesday night, just to finish off, Air Canada's the sponsor, and one lucky fan wins a trip for 2 to Jamaica Mon, courtesy of Air Canada Vacations. First pitch is outside, ball 1. Tickets are at 5 price points, $5, $7, $12, $14, and $18. Available at the door through any Ticketmaster location in the province. Ticketmaster.ca, the 1-0. Swung on and fouled right back into the screen. Barbero right on top of that one. Ticketmaster.ca or 888-GOLDEYE. Love to see you out. Again, game tomorrow night, Sunday afternoon. Man up for Max before that with that breakfast. And then games Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday night next week. The 1-1 is high. 2 balls and 1 strike with that fastball. And you can always call the Goldeyes office at 982-BASE 2273. 1-888-GOLDEYE toll free and get the personal services touch. 2-1. Breaking ball is high, 3-1. By talking to somebody on the phone about any question you might have. How to get tickets. All of that information on the website as well. Goldeyes.com. 3-1 to Barbero. The pitch is outside, ball 4. And now David Narodowski will step up. And the bases are loaded. Caldera walks his second in the inning. Third of the baseball game. 1 in, 1 out. And the bases are loaded for Narodowski. And here comes Steve Montgomery, the pitching coach, out to have a little chat with his battery. Meanwhile, there's a left-hander down there for Fargo warming up, and it's number 41 in Daniel Marari. By the way, folks, once again, Wendy's Restaurants in Baseball, Manitoba have teamed up to form a great partnership this spring. The joint initiative provides an opportunity for all minor baseball players in the province to learn more about the game and the Goldeyes through a full-color baseball booklet that was distributed to all players following registration for minor baseball in the province. Plus, Wendy's has again provided each player with a free Frosty, redeemable at any Wendy's location in Manitoba. The Goldeyes, Wendy's, and Baseball Manitoba, a guaranteed triple play. By the way, I know on a lot of fronts tomorrow, at least in the capital region here, playoff baseball begins tomorrow for the kids. Good luck to all of you. First pitch is outside to David Narodowski after the mound meeting. Ball one. So Luis Allen at third, Josh Mazzola at second, Dan Barbero's at first. 8-1. Fargo in front, the 1-0. Swung on, chopper over the mound, back up the middle, but it's going to be picked up by Penpraise, and he steps on second for one, and then throws high to first base, and they do not get Narodowski. It pulled Rodriguez off the bag. Well, that was a tougher play than it really looked made by Penpraise, because he had to hurry to get back into the middle to pick up the baseball. Then he had to get in a foot race to get the force at second. Now a run comes in to score to make it 8-2, but Penpraise kind of double clutched with the baseball, trying to find the base under his foot, and that's what, when he was off balance, when he threw the baseball, forced the baseball to go up into the zone or up in the air to first base, and that's why they don't get Narodowski. A fielder's choice for David Narodowski and an RBI. It is now 8-2 Winnipeg as Allen scores. Mazzola gets over to third. Barbero is forced at second on an unassisted play by Penpraise, the shortstop. So it puts runners on the corners with two away. Rich Carpenter due up. Doug Simonuk has come out of the dugout to get Alex Caldera. That will be it for him tonight. Tell you what, a call to the bullpen being made. Mirari has been summoned. We'll take a 70-second timeout on the pitching change and be back with more at the bottom of the sixth. The Goldeyes have a little bit of a pulse here. They're on life support, but still breathing. 8-2 Fargo, two away, runners on the corners. Back after these on 94.3.
This Goldeyes season, Salisbury House on the Esplanade Riel is hitting it right out of the park with great new taste sensations to get you ready to roar before the game or relive the fun after the final out. With so many great choices, every visit is a new eating adventure. And remember, Sal's is the only place to go for a nip platter, the fan favorite that hits a home run every time. So before or after any Goldeyes game, stroll on over for great food and fun on the Esplanade Riel at Salisbury House. Your house, your food, your way.
Fab around town.
Fab 94.3 brings you the following concerts and shows.
Take a ride on the Prairie Dog Central Railway on now through October. The Winnipeg Folk Festival's at Birds Hill Park July 4th through 8th. Footloose is at Rainbow Stage in Kildonan Park on now through July 8th. And Cirque du Soleil's Kedem is at MTS Center July 19th to 22nd.
For more details, go to fab943.com. We save you the time of choosing your favorite music, and we mix it up in a completely cool way every day. This is fresh, fantastic, and oh so fab. 94.3. Super hits of the 60s and 70s.
Ah, summer on the screen porch. It's great until the mosquitoes find the holes, or it starts to rain. Wondering, is this the best you can do? Do much better with Best Windows and Doors. Replace the screens in your existing gazebo or porch with Weathermaster windows. This durable vinyl window system opens to 75% screen. Create a 3-season sunroom for way less. Only from Best Windows and Doors, where the best is all we do. 1676 St. James.
Super hits of the 60s and 70s.
Fab 94.3.
Well, Daniel Mirari, a left-hander, comes in to face Rich Carpenter. Carpenter 1 for 2 tonight, 2 away in this sixth. Carpenter steps in. That's it for starter Caldera. 8-2 Fargo in front. First throw goes over to first base. And Narodowski back in time. Narodowski at first. Mazzola is at third. Now the Goldeyes want to keep it going here. Maybe flip the order for Kendall. Mirari will come set. First pitch is high, ball one. For Alex Caldera tonight, the pitcher of record on a winning side, 5 2/3 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs, both earned, responsible for 2. He can win it, he can't lose it. The 1-0. Breaking ball swung on and missed, and it's 1-1. 3 walks, 4 strikeouts, a hit batter, and he balked. Pitching change brought to you by Johnson Waste Management, 4520909. Mirari, a left-hander, from Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. 1-1. Fastball swung on, bounced back up the middle. It's going to get by Coda into center field, and Carpenter is driven in the third run. Mazzola scores from third. First to third goes Narodowski, and it's 8-3. Second hit tonight for Rich Carpenter. Goes back up the box for his second hit. And here's Price Kendall as the Goldeyes will now send their 8th man to the plate in the inning. And it's 8-3, and Winnipeg down by 5. And Carpenter with some speed will get an okay lead off of first, and Mirari. Mirari makes his 15th appearance. The pitch. Curve drops in there for a strike. And I mean, that was a slow curve, 65 miles an hour. Mirari, 1-1 with a 1.98 ERA. The 0-1. Fastball swung on, bounced out toward third. To his right, backhanded pickup by Stovall. Plants and throws across. Nice play at the hot corner by Ryan Stovall. And that is it for Winnipeg here in the bottom of the 6th. But again, a little bit of life. They send 8 to the plate. Score 3 times on 3 hits. Some walks helped out, and the Goldeyes leave a pair. We'll march along to the 7th. A 5-run ball game favoring Fargo at 8-3 on Fab 94.3.
It's so much more fun when it's all for a good cause. Join the Winnipeg Goldeyes Field of Dreams Foundation for the 18th annual charity golf tournament, Monday, July 23rd at Bell Acres Golf and Country Club. Your entry fee includes lunch, power cart, fantastic steak dinner, and prizes. Proceeds go to the Goldeyes Field of Dreams Foundation to help support local children's charities. All foursomes entered will be assigned a Goldeyes player, coach, or staff member. Space is limited, so book early. Call 982-BASE for details. Commissionaires, Manitoba's premier security solutions provider, will take care of your home security needs the next time you go away on vacation. Commissionaire's team of bonded professionals will check on your home and help satisfy your insurance requirements. They do interior and exterior patrols and make your home look lived in. Visit their website at commissionaires.mb.ca for more information about their House Watch service. Commissionaires, trusted every day, everywhere.
Hi, this is Denny from Denny's Whole Hog Barbecue.
And I'm quarterback Buck Pierce, here to introduce Danny and Buck's barbecue sauces.
The official barbecue sauce of your Winnipeg Blue Bombers.
It's an all-star lineup featuring raspberry chipotle,
roasted garlic and honey,
and cranberry chipotle. Whether you pour it, dip it, or spread it,
they're delicious and make a perfect gift.
Try Danny and Buck's barbecue sauces today. Available at the Bomber Store.
And we'll bring the flavor.
Of the 60s and 70s.
Fab 94.3.
To the 7th we go. Sergio Pedroza leads it off, followed by Ryan Stovall and Marcos Rodriguez. 5, 6, 7 to face Craig James. 8-3, Fargo in front. And the first pitch to Pedroza is a fastball high and away, ball 1. Yeah, we're on FM tonight. Well, it means it sounds in stereo. It's just a little bolder, a little richer. Pitches outside, 2-0. Rick Forney didn't really want to bite on that in the pregame show tonight. Speaking of biting, this one's been a little tough to swallow tonight. Pitch is in there for a strike. It's 2-1. Fargo jumped out with 4 in the first, 3 in the second, knocked Rich Hawkins out of the game, added on with 1 more in the third. Goldeyes picked up 3 last half, 2-1. Outside, 3 balls and a strike. 5,584 here tonight. 55-84. 3 balls, 1 strike. Stay on the pitch. Swing and a miss. Good fastball. Blew it right by Pedrosa, who's homered, singled, and struck out. Three balls, 2 strikes. I don't know. I've never really worked on FM before. I mean, do you have to kind of have a special voice? Or, you know, kind of like, well, downtown at the airport, they're wondering why the airport's downtown. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 8-3 Fargo. I mean, let me know. 3-2. Outside, he walked them. I can tell, though, it's like just in the headset that I'm wearing that it's just a bolder sound. Here's Ryan Stovall. 0 for 3. So Craig James walks a batter. The Goldeyes have walked 6 tonight. First pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Tell you what, Craig James has got a good arm. And probably, here's what happens to guys. You know, one night they go out and they get hit a little bit with their fastball because it might be a little flatter than on other occasions, and they don't trust it anymore. 0-1. Swung on, fouled back. I mean, there's another great fastball. So then they start to nibble. They rely on their secondary stuff. They fall behind, start to walk people. And then guys are sitting dead red. And they start pounding the fastball because they know it's coming. And then the ERA shoots up. You have a couple, 3 appearances like that. And next thing you know, you're struggling for confidence. 0-2. Fastball, swung on, fouled back. See, that was at 90 on the gun. And a souvenir for a fan. I mean, that's got some giddy up to it from Craig James here from the right side. I would just keep pumping Stovall full of fastballs here until he either hits it or you strike him out. Runner over at first base. James will come set. 0-2. Breaking ball, swung on, bounced out toward third. Diving out, Mazzola can't come up with it. Down the left field line it goes. Up with the ball is Carpenter. He'll fire it back. And Stovall has a single. Well, see, there you go. Came back with a breaking ball, though. A bit of a, I don't know if it was a hanging slider. Just didn't have the bite to it that you would have liked. And Stovall has his first hit of the night. And for Fargo, their 8th of the evening. And their first since the 3rd inning. And now they got something cooking here with 2 on and nobody out for Marcos Rodriguez. We're in the 7th, 8-3 RedHawks. First pitch, swung on, sent down the left field line, twisting toward the seats, in them, and foul. Strike 1. Fan got a souvenir down there. Fireworks to follow here tonight. James comes set, the pitch. Fastball wide. 1-1. That was at 92 on the gun here. And for you longtime Goldeyes fans that both sit in the ballpark and listen at home or away from the ballpark, 1-1. Change up, missed outside, 2-1. You'll know that the radar display, the pitch machine here, is considered to be a little bit slow. So 92 is real good. 2-1. Swung on, fouled back. And it's 2-2. And I mean, James is consistently hitting 90 miles an hour in the gun. Now, I have been told that while the radar gun might be a little slow on the display here, when it gets up to about 90 or 91, it recalibrates and corrects itself to actually showing you the exact speed. The pitch swung on, line to right field, And that is going to be picked up by Barbero. Stopping at third base will be Pedroza. And it's a walk and back-to-back singles, and the bases are loaded for Fargo. And here's Todd Jennings, who is 2 for 3. Fargo with 9 hits. And Jennings has 2 of them tonight. He's 2 for 3. And he'll step in from the right-hand side. Goldeyes will play the middle infield back, looking to turn 2. First pitch. Down and away, ball 1. Well, this is inning number 2 that James is working into. Started with a walk and then single down the third base line, tucked inside the bag, and then a line drive hit for Rodriguez. The 1-0. Low and inside, 2 balls and no strikes. Two balls, no strikes. And the pitch. Swung on, fouled back, and it's 2-1. Todd Jennings has doubled, scored a run in the second, singled, was left stranded, and then flew out to center field in the 5th. Two-one. Swung on, popped up. Shallow center. Shortstop Narodowski's there, makes the catch, and there'll be 1 away. Nobody advances. Well, here's some breaking news. Jerry Sandusky, the former Penn State assistant coach with the football team, guilty on 45 of the 47 counts in child sexual abuse case. He will be sentenced in 90 days and spend rest of the life that he has remaining in jail. No surprise there. Jerry Sandusky found guilty of 45 of the 47 counts in his child sexual abuse case. I read a headline. I didn't read the story, but I think even his own biological son spoke out against him, even after his wife was an advocate for him. Here's Carlo Cota. We had a quick visit to the mound from the Goldeyes dugout. And Carlo Cota again on 999 for career hits. First pitch is low, ball 1. Next one will be number 1000. And that's a great career. I don't care where you played. You get 1,000 hits in professional baseball. 1-0. Swung on, looped out toward right. Here comes Barbero. He'll make the basket catch and force everybody back to their bases. And Weber calling for the ball quickly back to the infield. So Cota retired for the 4th time tonight. And there's 2 away for Aaron Eggleston, who is 1 for 4. Nobody's moved off any of the bases. They're still loaded here. 8-3. Winnipeg trailing to the Fargo-Moorhead RedHawks. So Jerry Sandusky, guilty. He'll be sentenced in 90 days, likely to spend the rest of his life in jail. First pitch in there for a strike to Eggleston. Nothing in 1 to Aaron Eggleston. James comes set, the 0-1. Oh, fastball in there for a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-2. And Craig James is 1 pitch away from pitching himself out of this jam. Bases loaded, 2 away for Fargo here in the top of the 7th. They lead it by 5. James will come set. Allen sets up outside. 0-2. Fastball. Just missed outside. 1-2. Wow. James stuck it right in the glove. Didn't get it from home plate umpire Tim McCaffrey. 1 ball, 2 strikes. James will come set again. Allen sets up outside again. 1-2. Fastball swung on and bounced foul. Over by the Goldeyes dugout. Off the railing and down the left field line. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball boy goes over to pick that up. One and 2 to Eggleston. Had a good chat today with Aaron before the game, before batting practice started. The 1-2 swung on and hacked foul down the left field line. That is a emergency hack right there by Aaron Eggleston. Knowing it's a pretty good pitch, just trying to get some lumber on it to stay alive. And a ball and 2 strikes. Eggleston is 2 for 8 in the series, hitting .284. 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's out on strikes. Craig James got himself in a jam and pitched himself out of it with a pop-up, a shallow fly-out, and a strikeout here of Eggleston in the top of 7. For Fargo, no runs, 2 hits, 3 left. After 6.5, the RedHawks lead it 8-3. Stretch time in my hometown. We invite you wherever you are tonight to get up with us and stretch them out. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th. Fargo leads it by 5 on Fab 94-3.
When you're stepping up to the plate with a major league appetite, make the big play for the home run special at Chicken Delight. Here's the pitch. 8 pieces of delicious chicken, medium fries and gravy, 2-liter Pepsi, and 2 free Winnipeg Goldeyes ticket vouchers. That's a $40 value for just $26.99. It's a hit.
So don't cook tonight. All right. For Chicken Delight.
Patient safety is everyone's concern. Healthcare is a big, complex system, and sometimes things happen that aren't planned. What can you do to make your care safer? Get involved. Discuss your health concerns with your doctor, nurse, and pharmacist. Make a list of your medications and keep it with you. Wash your hands often to reduce the spread of germs. The Manitoba Institute for Patient Safety website has more information on how you can learn to be safe.
It's Ken with a solution for loneliness out here in the field. I'll tell you what Ken would do. Ken would keep a 2-way radio in the cab. Prairie Mobile has the Kenwood 2-way radios that'll keep you in touch with the family and help if you ever need it. Tough, long-range, economical, and very sociable. Say more with 2-way radios from Kenwood. It's what Ken would do, and you should too.
After the sale, it's the service that counts. Prairie Mobile, your Kenwood authorized dealer.
Super hits of the 60s and 70s.
Fab 94.3.
Well, we go to the bottom of the 7th inning. 8-3. Fargo leads it. Roberson, Weber, and Martinez. This is I would say, big inning for the Winnipeg Goldeyes. Daniel Marari works into his second. First pitch is on the inside edge for a strike. Roberson steps around, bats from the right side for the first time tonight against the lefty. He was 0 for 3 from the left side. And the 0-1 is outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Why a big inning, you ask? Well, you do have the top of the order, or at least your second batter, and then you get to the meat. 1-1. Breaking ball is in there for a strike. It's 1-2. And what you'd like to see happen if you still have full intentions of a comeback here, Winnipeg trailing by 5, is to really start the comeback here. 1-2. Here's a breaking ball that's low, 2-2. I mean, it's getting late, and you can't wait. And the 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball swung on, hammered down the left field line. High, deep, way back, and gone! A home run for Chris Roberson. It was a clothesline. Tucked it inside the pole. Over the fence. His 5th of the year. Make the turn at third. And come on down. It's 8-4, and the Goldeyes are within a grand slam of tying this baby up. A leadoff blast here in the 7th. And John Weber, the batter. Well, 8-4. And Weber 1 for 3 here tonight. First pitch is a breaking ball that's in the dirt. Ball 1. Well, let's get you to the answer and pass along the winner's name on trivia here. In the bottom of 7, the 1-0. Swung on, that is hit high, very deep out to right. Pedroza, warning track at the wall. He'll look up, pucker up, and kiss it goodbye. The Goldeyes have gone back to back. And it's 8-5. Roberson, then Weber. Make the turn at third, Johnny. And come on down. His second of the year, both here at home. And I'm starting to feel the heartbeat here a little bit. And Gabby Martinez, the batter. Back-to-back home runs. First pitch slider down and away to Martinez, ball 1. Gabby 1 for 2 tonight with a walk. Lefty here. And the 1-0. Breaking ball in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. Right-hander getting loose in the bullpen for the Fargo-Moorhead RedHawks. Mike Zanko, the 1-1. Breaking ball is outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. Martinez has walked, singled, and struck out tonight. 8-5 Fargo. The 2-1 is on the inside edge for a strike. It's 2-2. Okay, trivia. Trivia contest question brought to you by the Place Louis Riel Suite Hotel in downtown Winnipeg. 2-2. Swung on, popped up. Out into left field. It's high. Here comes Eggleston in. He'll give way to the third baseman, Stovall, who backed up a long way to get there. He makes the catch for the first out. And the batter is Luis Allen, who's 1 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. Place Louis Riel Suite Hotel in downtown Winnipeg. Place Louis Riel specializing in spacious executive suites. And here comes Doug Simonuk. And I think he's going to want the right-hander in Louis Allen. Well, let's just quickly do this, and then we'll take a timeout here. A 60-second variety for the pitching change. The question tonight, so far this season, the Goldeyes have won 4 straight games against the RedHawks, dating back to include last season. How many consecutive games has Winnipeg won against Fargo? Congratulations to Jonathan Nyhoff tonight. He knew the answer to be 9. 9 straight wins for the Goldeyes going back to last year over the RedHawks. It's 4 in a row this year. Maybe they're looking to extend that to 5 and 10. Wow, they're still down by 3, but a little life in the old body here at Camp Goldeye. Back in 60 on the call of the bullpen. 8-5 Fargo, 1 out, 2 in. Bottom 7, nobody on Fab 94.3.
The Mediterranean.
The Greek.
The Mediterranean.
The Greek.
Even if you can't agree on what kind of pizza to get, at least everyone in Winnipeg agrees where to get it. Santa Lucia Pizza. For the 6th straight year, you at Uptown Magazine readers voted Santa Lucia Best Pizza in Winnipeg. They've also received the Consumer Choice Award for Best Pizza Restaurant. Whether it's dine-in, takeout, or home delivery, Winnipeg agrees. Santa Lucia Pizza is the best in town.
You see, the best ingredients make the best of the pizza.
Who do your Winnipeg Goldeyes trust to keep them in the game with state-of-the-art chiropractic care? ChiroCare Health Center. And if the professionals at ChiroCare Health Center can keep highly tuned athletes going strong for over 100 games a season, imagine what they can do for you. To meet the chiropractic team trusted by your Winnipeg Goldeyes, visit chirocarehealth.com or call 488-CARE. ChiroCare Health Center. Care today for a better tomorrow.
Of the 60s and 70s.
Fab 94.3.
Third pitcher of the night for Fargo is Mike Zanko. And they lift Daniel Mirari, the Canadian from Saskatoon. 8-5, all of a sudden the Goldeyes are back in this one. 2 in this inning, 1 out, nobody on. And Louis Allen will step to the plate. He's 1 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. For Mirari, 2/3 of an inning. 2 hits, 2 runs both earned. No walks, no strikeouts. He gave up a couple of home runs back-to-back, Robertson and Weber. And we'll see Allen and Mazzola for sure. Against Zinkel, the right-hander, pitching change for Johnson Waste Management, 4.520909. First pitch is inside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Louis Allen. 8 runs, 9 hits for Fargo. The 1-0. Outside, 2-0. 5 runs, 8 hits, and an error for Winnipeg. Allen, a base hit, a pop out, and a walk. Trying to get on. 2-0 is high. 3 balls and no strikes. For Zenko, right-hander, 6'4", 230 from West Palm Beach, Florida. And the 3-0 pitch. In there for a strike, it's 3-1. He is 25 years old. He'll be 26 in October. And he makes his 7th appearance. He's 2-0. No ERA. 3-1. He is high and tight. Ball 4. And Allen draws his 2nd walk of the night. And Fargo has walked 4 in the game. First by Zenko. Zenko, 6 1/3 innings. 2 hits. No earned runs. That's the first walk. 6 strikeouts. And the opposition batting 105 against him. And here is Josh Mazzola, who is 1 for 3 tonight. And capable of taking the ball out of the ballpark. First pitch is a breaking ball that's on the inside edge for a strike. And Josh didn't like the call, and he'll say something to home plate umpire Tim McCaffrey, who actually takes off his mask. Mazzola's lined out, hit into a fielder's choice, had an RBI single and scored his last trip in the 6th. We're in the 7th. 2 in, 1 out, 1 on. The pitch is a fastball that's outside, 1-1. Mazzola batting .252. He extended a hitting streak to 8 straight tonight with the RBI single last inning. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch, runner on the move. Pitch is high, throw down to second, not in time. Stolen base for Luis Allen, his first of the year. I don't know, are the stars starting to align here? Luis Allen, a stolen base. 2 balls, 1 strike. Well, he got a good jump off of Zenko. The 2-1. Swung on, fouled back. Good rip there by Mazzola. And it's 2-2. Dan Barbero stands on deck. 1 out in the inning. Again, congratulations to Jonathan Nyhoff tonight. He knew the answer to trivia was 9. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Took something off of it, and Mazzola way out in front, and he strikes out. Good change up there by Zenko. And he strikes out 1 and walks 1. And here's Dan Barbero, 0 for 2 with a walk. And Barbero will stand in from the left-hand side. Well, if you're Winnipeg, you would love to see a base hit to score Louis Allen here. Zenko will lean over to get the sign. First pitch is low, ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Barbero tonight, hitless in the series. The 1-0. Swung on, that's a bullet hit to right center. It's going to get down and go all the way to the wall. Extra bases for Barbero. Striding for second. In to score easily is Allen. And it's 8-6. RBI double for Dan Barbero. And the batter will be David Narodowski. Oh, a bullet hit to the gap in right center. I mean, that might have rolled to the river had the fence not stopped it. And Narodowski 0 for 3 with an RBI tonight. And the Goldeyes, if you can believe this, are one swing of the bat away from tying this puppy up. And Zenko will come set. First pitch. Breaking ball outside, ball one. That is the first earned run that Zenko has given up this year. And a big RBI double with 2 away for Danny Barbero. 1-0. He's in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. And the Goldeyes will get a right-hander up in the bullpen in Brian Boynton. Just like old times, using them every night. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. Breaking ball is low. 2-1. For Narodowski, he had a double in Fargo that scored 2 runs in a big inning for Winnipeg in a victory. The 2-1. Swung on, chopper out toward third. Up with it, Stovall. A throw over to first, and the inning comes to an end. However, the Goldeyes get 3 more. And get within 2. 3 runs on 3 hits. All for extra bases. No errors and 1 left. We're through 7. We'll go to the 8th. Fargo leading by 2 only now. 8-6. Back with the 8th after these from downtown on Fab 94.3.
Hello, Ken Plain here. If you're looking for a foundation contractor that you can trust, go with Avalon. But don't just take my word for it. For over 40 years, people in Winnipeg and surrounding areas have gone with Avalon for their foundation issues. So you know that you are dealing with professionals. To learn more, log on to avalonwinnipeg.ca. Go with the name you trust. Go with Avalon Construction.
Free Jive Interactive Media is online, on site, and on the street. Grab the new online version of the Free Jive Weekly at freejivewinnipeg.com or pick it up at one of our 200 local restaurant locations. Find us at local events and keep a lookout for the Free Jive Cruiser around the city. And make sure to visit freejivewinnipeg.com to keep updated on all of our weekly contests and giveaways. Free Jive Interactive Media, online, on site, on the street.
In the competitive world of aluminum fishing boats, the bar has been raised again. Introducing the new Aluminum Kingfisher Revolution with exclusive Preflex hull technology that delivers super strong construction, increased performance, and load handling without extra weight. It's the perfect combination for the weekend angler or fishing fanatic. Discover these revolutionary boats at kingfishermultispecies.com or contact Winnipeg Sport and Leisure at 1-800-661-7669. Kingfisher. Fish the good times.
Super hits of the 60s and 70s.
Fab 94.3.
Well, we go to the 9th inning, and it's 8-6 Fargo. They had an 8-0 lead. And Zach Penpraise to lead it off here in the 8th against Craig James, who works into his 3rd. Penpraise, Jackson, and Delgado. Ryan Bourning warming in the bullpen. First pitch is a fastball that's inside, ball 1. Off the glove of Allen, back toward the screen. Penpraise tonight, 1 for 2, 2 walks. His hit was an RBI triple back in the 2nd. Fargo's a team hit for the cycle off of Goldeyes starter Rich Hawkins in 2 innings. The 1-0 is outside, 2 balls and no strikes. Well, Winnipeg has a little momentum here. What you really want to do, though, is you got to throw up a 0, and you can't get into a jam like you did last inning and try to pitch yourself out of it again. 2-0 is high. 3 balls and no strikes. Ben Praise has walked twice. He has 25 walks to lead the league. From the stretch, and the 3-0 is high, ball 4. And, oh no, it's called a strike. And Rick Forney was on his way, I think, to grab James, and then realized it was a strike, a late call by Tim McCaffrey. And Ben Praise back into that right side batter's box. 3 balls, 1 strike, and now Steve Montgomery coaching over at first base. Cole Zimmerman goes down to be the bullpen catcher. The pitch is inside, ball 4. And now here comes Rick Forney, and he'll probably grab Craig James here and bring in Brian Boyning. So a leadoff walk to Ben Praise, his 3rd walk of the night. And again, the way to help you beat Fargo is keep Ben Praise off the bases. Make him swing the bat, throw strikes. Goldeyes have not done that tonight. That will be it for Craig James. Brian Boyning will enter the ball game for the 2nd straight night, and we'll come back in 70. Call the bullpen being made, 8-6. Fargo in front. We're in the 8th on Fab 94.3.
Yes, hello? Can I get someone to assist me in the digital camera department, please? I've been waiting for 20 minutes, and I'd like to buy this camera before it becomes obsolete.
If you've got camera questions, Don's Photo has answers. So why buy from a box store? You'll find that same camera at the same low price at Don's, minus the confusion. Visit donsphoto.com or stop by one of our 3 Winnipeg stores and let's talk photography.
While there's no known cure for ALS, there is hope. The ALS Society of Manitoba supports families affected by ALS. Our Client Services Coordinator works with your family to determine your needs, and the Brummett Feesby ALS House provides 24-hour care designed to specifically meet the needs of people living with ALS. Because hope is important in the lives of those affected by ALS. The ALS Society of Manitoba. We help our people every way we can. Visit alsmb.ca.
Of the 60s and 70s.
Fab 94.3.
Well, we're in the 8th inning, and the leadoff man gets walked. So the Goldeyes lift Craig James, who had a good night here tonight. 2+ innings, 2 hits, responsible for 1. A walk, 2 strikeouts, and he gives way to Brian Boyning, who faces Nick Jackson. First pitch, right down the chute for a strike. Runner at first is Ben Praise. They'll be looking to get him to second. He has stolen a base in this series already. Last night, his league-leading 14th. He's been aboard 4 times tonight as Ben Praise. And Boyning will step off. Pitching change, by the way, brought to you by Johnson Waste Management, 4520909. Jackson tonight is 0 for 2, 2 walks. And one of those walks was with the bases loaded. He picked up an RBI, his team leading 28th. 0-1. Swung on. Hit out toward left field. On the run, Carpenter not going to get there, over his head, off the base of the wall. They're going to hold up Ben Praise as the relay throw is caught by Narodowski. Now he'll run it back in toward the infield. But Jackson will have a double. And the Goldeyes are in some trouble here with runners at second and third. And Ryan Delgado, the batter. And Delgado 0 for 2 after a home run and a sac fly. So officially 1 for 3 with 4 RBI tonight. Kansas City has defeated Amarillo 3-1 on the Manitoba Blue Cross out-of-town scoreboard. St. Paul and Sioux Falls are in the bottom of 10, tied at 3. In the 11th, New Jersey and Grand Prairie are tied at 6. As the Goldeyes move the infield in here to protect home plate, trailing by 2, 8-6. First pitch is a breaking ball that's outside, ball 1. Wichita leading Sioux City 11-4 in the 8th. Gary in front of Lincoln 10-7 in the 7th. And Laredo up by 6 on El Paso, 9-3 in the fourth. Boyning comes set. And the 1-0 in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. For Brian, his third appearance, he's 1-0 with a 2.25 ERA. He picked up the win last night. 4 innings, 1 hit coming in, 1 earned run, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts, and the opposition batting .091 against him. Infield in. The 1-1 to Delgado. Breaking ball, swung on, fouled back, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 9:46 Central Time, and we still have daylight. In fact, last night, the longest day of the year. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Missed outside, 2-2. First base is open, infield in. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Delgado. Boyning comes set, now steps off. And Luis Allen will go out to have a chat with Brian. These guys played together before. I'm pretty sure it was in 07. And I'm just going to check. Before the Goldeyes lost Luis Allen for a few years. Yeah, it was in 07 they played together. Louis and Brian. Brian made 36 appearances, and Louis that year played in 82 games. So he caught Brian a lot. 2-2. Breaking ball, half a swing. Did he go? The appeal? No, says Steve Linton. Oh, Nelly. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Oh, and let the booing commence. Three balls, 2 strikes. So the grandstand umpires would have rung up Delgado. A full count to Ryan Delgado with a 3-run homer tonight. Infield in, first base open, runners at second and third. Nobody out. The payoff. Swung on, lifted down the right field line, and a foul ball. Barbero was not going to get there. But a foul ball. Baltimore beat Washington tonight, 2-1, a final in interleague play. Orioles into 3-game losing skid. Philly and Tampa postponed because of rain. Pittsburgh over Detroit, 4-1, a final. A.J. Burnett, 8-2 for the Pirates. At this time last year, he would have been 2-8 for the Yankees. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Delgado, who calls for time and steps out. Minnesota beat Cincinnati 5-4. Nick Blackburn the win. Homer Bailey the loss. Reds have lost 4 in a row. 3-2. And the pitch. Swung on, fouled back. And that will get on top of the roof. In behind that Fargo first base dugout. Toronto beat Miami 12-5. Ricky Romero goes to 8-1. In the 8th inning, Mets leading the Yankees 6-4. In the 8th, Atlanta leading Boston 3-0. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Delgado. The pitch is outside, ball 4. And he walked him. Bases are loaded. And Boyning walks his first tonight. The Goldeyes have walked 7. And here's Sergio Pedroza, who is homered. He's 2 for 3 with a walk tonight. Bases loaded again. 8-6 Fargo. Final in 10, Milwaukee beat the White Sox 1-0. In the 9th, Cleveland leading Houston 2-0. In the 8th, Texas in front of Colorado 4-1. First pitch. Swung on, bounced right side, over by the Fargo dugout, foul. Strike 1 on Pedroza. Beltre and Napoli have homered for Texas. They've won 6 in a row. They lead at home against Colorado, 4-1 in the 8th. St. Louis leading Kansas City 11-3 in the 8th. Winding comes set, and the 0-1 in there for a strike, and it's 0-2. Dodgers shutting out the Angels in Anaheim 4-0. Dodgers trying to end a 3-game slide. Bobby Abreu, his second home run of the year. That's in the second. Also in the second, Oakland's won 3 straight. They lead San Fran and Tim Lincecum 3-0. The 0-2 is just outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Third inning, San Diego at home. They've lost 3 in a row. Seattle leads them 3-0. Olivo is 6th. Gutierrez his second. In the 4th, Cubs and Arizona are scoreless in the only National League game. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. Outside with a breaking ball. 2-2. CFL football, Calgary at the end of 2 quarters. Leading Saskatchewan 17-13. 2-2 to Pedroza. The pitch. Breaking ball just missed outside. 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. You know, if you're Pedroza, how are you taking there? The last 2. How are you taking there? 3 balls, 2 strikes. You know if you take again, you're probably going to lose out. 3 strikes and you're out. You know what I mean? The pitch. Breaking ball swung on, and that's popped up. Into shallow right. Backing up Kendall. Underneath it. Makes the catch, and there's 1 away. Bases are still loaded. Now I would think the Goldeyes would back up the infield and try to play for 2 here with Ryan Stovall the batter. And Stovall will stand in for the right-hand side. And here comes Bill Pulsifer. So there's another complete look on the Manitoba Blue Cross out-of-town scoreboard. And Bill Pulsifer comes out to have a little chinwag here and probably set up the infield as well. We still have to kind of officially wrap up inside the numbers, but we were doing that looking at the Goldeyes having those big innings. And inside the numbers brought to you by Recycle Everywhere. Working together to make away from home recycling commonplace. To learn more, visit recycleeverywhere.ca. Now, we told you the Goldeyes having 2 8-run innings this year, 1 against Fargo, the other against Lincoln. That's the most they've scored in 1 inning. They've also scored 7 in 2 different innings, once against Laredo, another against Amarillo, and then a 6, a 5, and 9 4s. Here's Stovall, bases loaded, middle infield moves back at double play depth. Corners off the bags, including Weber over at first. Stovall tonight is lined out, flown out, singled, first pitch, breaking balls outside, ball 1. He's singled, lined out, and flown out twice. 1 ball, no strikes. And he's hitting .265. Right-handed batter, Boyning comes set. And the 1-0 pitch. Swung on, fouled back. Ball and a strike. Goldeyes on the other side have given up a 6-run inning. That's the most. That was to El Paso. And then they've given up 4 in an inning on 5 different occasions. Sioux City, Lincoln, Amarillo, El Paso, Amarillo. 1 ball, 1 strike. Boyning looks in to get the sign from Luis Allen. He'll come set. And the 1-1. Breaking ball swung on, fouled back over the screen, off the press box, back down below for a souvenir. 1-2. Bases loaded, 1 away. A 2-run lead for Fargo. They're trying to add on here. 8 runs, 10 hits for the RedHawks, 6, 9, and 1 for the Goldeyes tonight. Boyden comes set. 1-2 pitch. A little bit high with that fastball, 2-2. That fastball still at 85 on this gun. Not bad. 2-2 to Stovall. One away in the inning. Marcos Rodriguez is next. Boyden comes set. 2-2 pitch. Swung on, lined out to left field. Right at Carpenter, he'll make the catch, but tagging and hustling down the line from third to score is Zach Penpraise, and it's 9-6. So that'll be a sac fly for Ryan Stovall. And it's a 3-run lead as Fargo scores for the first time since the third inning. And everybody else stays put. Jackson at second, and Delgado over at first base. So the leadoff walk comes in to score, charge that run to Craig James. Here's Marcos Rodriguez. Goldeyes have walked 7 tonight. Should I tell you how many have scored? First pitch, swung on, ground ball right side, and a backhanded pickup nicely by Kendall, and he flips behind his back to Narodowski for the force at second. He's going to his right, picks up the baseball, and flips behind his back. What a move, right to Narodowski, almost like he was walking in on a dribble and drive through the paint, and then passing it off and an easy layup. Bryce Kendall looking real good, maybe looking as good as LeBron did last night. However, Fargo gets a run. They do so on one hit, and they leave a pair. We'll go to the bottom of 8. 9-6 for the RedHawks. Goldeyes baseball from downtown Winnipeg on Fab 94.3.
When you're stepping up to the plate with a major league appetite, make the big play for the home run special at Chicken Delight. Here's the pitch. 8 pieces of delicious chicken, medium fries and gravy, 2-liter Pepsi, and 2 free Winnipeg Goldeyes ticket vouchers. That's a $40 value for just $26.99. It's a hit.
So don't cook tonight. Tonight, all right. Call Chicken Delight.
Patient safety is everyone's concern. Healthcare is a big, complex system, and sometimes things happen that aren't planned. What can you do to make your care safer? Get involved. Discuss your health concerns with your doctor, nurse, and pharmacist. Make a list of your medications and keep it with you. Wash your hands often to reduce the spread of germs. The Manitoba Institute for Patient Safety website has more information on how you can learn to be safe.
Coaches, your players are great at scoring goals. But when the goal is raising money, it's not always easy to score. And that's where the Winnipeg Free Press can help. We're introducing a unique fundraising promotion available to all Manitoba minor league sports teams. And if you participate, your team has a chance to meet Winnipeg Jets of Vander Kane. For complete program information, go to winnipegfreepress.com/Team Kane and find out how your team could get involved.
Of the 60s and 70s.
Fab 94.3.
First pitch to Rich Carpenter to get the bottom of the 8th underway is inside. And it's ball 1 to the Goldeyes number 9 batter and left fielder, who's 2 for 3 tonight. Goldeyes trailing by 3, but they've come back to make it interesting. Gave up a run. Top half of this 8th inning. Mike Zanko works into his second. Carpenter, Kendall, Roberson. 1-0. And a bunt shown. Oh, boy. Pulled back, and he's taken a strike to Carpenter. That looked real high. Holy smokes. 1 ball, 1 strike. No argument from the Goldeyes there, but 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. And the Goldeyes have Kauhi Downey getting loose in the bullpen. Fargo has a lefty getting down, warming up in their bullpen, and that's 1-2. Swung on, fouled to the plate. And it looks to me like it's Joe Harris, and that's who it is. Downing a right-hander for Winnipeg, Harris a lefty for Fargo. Bottom 8 here. Carpenter has struck out and singled twice, including driving in a run his 11th. 1-2 is outside, 2-2. Zenko throwing pretty hard here tonight. Entered the game last inning. Again, you don't need to get all three here. A couple would be good, 2-2. Swing and a miss. And Carpenter chased ball 3. And he is strikeout victim number 2 for Zenko. And out number 1 here in the 8th. Top of the order, Bryce Kendall. 0 for 3, hit by a pitch tonight. We are sitting at 20 degrees Celsius right now, 69 Fahrenheit for 360winnipeg.ca. 20 or 69. Humidity 62%. Wind is negligible. West at 5 clicks. First pitch to Kendall is inside ball 1. It's barely a breath tonight as it's died right down. And we are 10:01 Central, and it is dusk. 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch is high, 2-0. Kendall trying to get aboard here. He was hit by a pitch. Well, you get on. Roberson's been swinging the bat real good, and then you can bring up Johnny. Maybe a chance to tie it. 2-0. Swung on and popped up. Foul territory, first base side. And running out of room is Rodriguez. He got a little bit leery of that retaining wall there and kind of, as they would say in hockey, heard footsteps. Probably should have made that catch, but really kind of, I think, lost location and thought he was closer to the wall than he really was. It ends up going off the top of the wall and into the seats for a foul ball, and it's 2-1 to Kendall. 9-6 Fargo, bottom 8. This game is 5 minutes shy of 3 hours old. Zenko comes set. The pitch is down and away, 3-1 to Kendall. Tom Boleska, I think, is warming up as well, a right-hander in the bullpen for Fargo. Pitch is down and away, ball 4. A 1-out free pass, and Zenko walks his second. And the batter is Chris Roberson, who is 1 for 4. A home run tonight. He and Weber went back-to-back. And Roberson will step up and in from the left side. He hit the home run from the right side of the plate. He's 0 for 3 from the left side tonight. First throw goes over to first base, and Kendall dives back in safely. If you're the Goldeyes, and I know Kendall's got that kind of beat-up right leg right now, but he's 8 of 8 on the base pass. You really want to break up the double play possibility. He's off of the pitch. Pitch is high. No throw to second base. Uncontested stolen base. Kendall 9 for 9. And that's exactly what they wanted to do. They did not want to be able to have an opportunity to have Fargo induce a ground ball and bang into a double play. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 away, runner at second. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And Robo took a wild hack at that. He was trying to put that one in Dougal tonight. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1. Roberson extended a hitting streak with that homer, by the way, to 9 games. 5 homers and now 27 driven in. Zenko and catcher Jennings will get together in front of the mound to have a little chat. They called for time here. And now that meeting's over. Okay, here's some real good news on the selling players to organizational fronts. You know, Fabian Williamson was sold yesterday by the Goldeyes to Atlanta. The 1-1. Swung on, chopper over the mound, back up the middle, charging there, Penpraise, and a quick throw to get Roberson at first base. Nice play by the shortstop, Zach Penpraise. Advancing over to third is Kendall. And here's John Weber. So 2 away in the inning. Let's have a look at trades and transactions for the Animal Hospital of Manitoba. We are a full-service veterinary hospital that also provides behavioral and nutritional counseling. The Animal Hospital Manitoba, we treat your pet as if they were our own. One of the best players I've seen this year in the league, Michael Lang, outfielder with Sioux City, sold to the Arizona Diamondbacks. Congratulations to him. Excellent player. Was batting .400 as a rookie out of Rutgers and catching everything in right field for the Sioux City Explorers. First pitch is inside to Weber, ball 1. It's only a shame that you wouldn't get to see him play next week. 1 ball, no strikes. Zenko comes set, and the pitch is low, 2-0. Steve Shirley, the field manager for Sioux Falls, was raving about him. Rick Forney was raving about him. I talked about him last week. Just an impact player. Was not drafted. Marketed himself, the 2-0. Swung on, popped up. Shallow center. Flipping the bat in disgust is Weber. Making the catch is Coda. Inning over for the Goldeyes. No runs, no hits. 1 left. On to the 9th. Fargo leads it 9-6. Goldeyes baseball from downtown Winnipeg on Fab 94.3.
We keep old files because they're out of sight and out of mind, or because we think we have to. But someday those old files could bite us if they get in the wrong hands. Isn't it time you let bygones be bygones? Have Protect Document Destruction's mobile service professionally shred your files wherever they are to rid yourself of those ticking time bombs. Protect Document Destruction, 975-0505, a division of Johnson Waste Management.
One little drop of oil can spoil a million drops of water. So put used oil in its place. Call or click for information.
Used Oil Recycling is giving away free Goldeyes key tags at 12 select home games this season with 3 ways to win. If the number on the back of your key tag is drawn in the second inning, you can win a $50 gift certificate from Future Shop. If you activate your key tag online and your keys are ever lost, they'll be returned for free. Once your key tag is activated, you are entered for a chance to win an autographed Goldeyes jersey. The draw will take place at the last game of the season. Mr. Oil Drop reminds you to keep your environment clean and green by recycling your used oil and antifreeze products.
UseOilRecycling.com. Hey, Manitoba, do it now. UseOilRecycling.com.
Call 1-888-410-1440.
Make every drop count. Super hits
Of the 60s and 70s.
Fab 94.3.
Top of the 9th inning. Todd Jennings to lead it off. 9-6. Fargo in front. They've led all night. First pitch swung on and missed. Brian Boyning works into his second inning. Fargo scored 4 in the first, 3 in the second, 1 in the third, 1 more in the 8th. And, well, they haven't looked back since scoring 4 in the first. Goldeyes getting 3 in the 6th, 3 in the 7th. They've made a game of it and still in it. The 0-1. Swung on. That is popped up. Shallow center. In comes Roberson. And now he'll wait for it over to his left, make the catch. 1 away. And Carlo Cota, the batter. Well, I have to sort of throw this out at you. I know we'll look at the other transactions here, but something I want to just discuss. I wonder how Brian Boyning is fixed. And the first pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 1. You know, for some more shift work holidays for the Goldeyes. I mean, could this sort of become a bit of a Donnie Smith new era here where, you know, you could grab him for a week here, a week there. Now, I know when it was Donnie, pitch just swung on and missed as Carlo Cota still on 999 hits. He's 0 for 4 tonight, 0 for 8 in the series. Donnie would always have a bit of a problem, you know, May and June till school ended. Then he was completely immersed into baseball for July and August. 0-2. And the pitch is outside 1-2. I mean, Brian has pitched so well and been such a value to the Goldeyes here in Sioux Falls and now 2 appearances here in Winnipeg already that you wonder if they could use him more as the summer progresses. The pitch swung on and missed, and Coda down on strikes. Like right there. First strikeout of the night for Brian Boyning, 2 away here in the ninth. Now, it might get a little difficult because obviously Brian really has a primary focus to his job in Minnesota as a state trooper. And I know that he still has the fire to play, and boy, he's looked real good. It looks like he hasn't missed a beat since 2008 at all. Top of the order, Aaron Eggleston, first pitch, swung on, fouled back over the screen. Sky sweep back down below, strike 1. The most difficult part would be working out the schedules where the Goldeyes are traveling. Could Brian get the time off? Could he join them? Signing him, releasing him, signing him again, the 0-1. Swung on, chopper right side. Backhanded pickup there by Kendall over to first, and that is it. We'll go to the bottom of 9. And the whole idea of serving 2 masters, it's never really a good idea, but we throw that out. Nice pitching by Brian Boyning. We'll go to the bottom of the 9th inning for the Goldeyes. Martinez, Allen, and Mazzola. Last chance. They need 3 to tie, 4 to win it in a walk-off, and wouldn't that be interesting? We'll find out what happens when we come back. Make sure you do on Fab 94.3.
Ever wonder how you can get your children to spend more time outside?
And get them away from computer games and TV?
Studies show that parents who are active often have healthy, active kids.
So be an active role model. Get up, get out, and play with your kids.
Walk the dog.
Play some catch.
Shovel the driveway.
For a game of ball hockey. He shoots! He scores!
Remember, active role models, active kids.
Find out more by visiting manitobainmotion.ca.
A message from the Manitoba government.
Grill therapy is on now at Boston Pizza. A way to relax through the healing powers of grilled meat. Kevin and his wife just had octuplets. That's 8 babies.
8 babies. You'd think you would have seen that on the ultrasound. He said he was a doctor. But this backyard burger made with 100% Canadian beef has almost made me forget that when I get home, I have to feed Samantha, Tanya, Eugene, little Jesus, so funny, Gerald.
Boston
Stanley,
Pizza,
Catherine.
here to make you happy. Visit Boston Pizza for details while quantities last.
Got all your bases covered? With Manitoba Blue Cross, you do. They provide peace of mind for you and your family, no matter what the situation. Planning on taking a little family trip? Make sure to get travel coverage from Blue Cross. Looking for more benefits for your employees? Look no further than Blue Cross. They also handle individual life insurance. It's a real triple play.
Contact your insurance broker or visit nb.bluecross.ca.
Manitoba Blue Cross, color of caring.
Of the 60s and 70s.
Fab 94.3.
Well, the closer is in to try to do that for Fargo, Tom Boleska. 4th pitcher of the night. Mike Zenko's done 1 2/3 innings. 1 hit, 1 run. 1 2/3, 1 hit, 1 run. It was earned, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. And Zenko's done, and Tom Boleska now will climb to the top of the hill to try to lock it down. Fargo leading 9-6. Here's Gabby Martinez, 1 for 3 tonight with a walk. First pitch is low and inside, ball 1. Pitching change brought to you by Johnson Waste Management, 4520909. And Boleska, hard-throwing right-hander, the 1-0, is in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. From Bradenton, Florida, 6 feet, 195. 25 years old. He'll be 26 at the end of July. 1 ball, 1 strike to Martinez. A 3-run ball game. Goldeyes have trailed all night since the first inning when Fargo scored 4. 1-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike. That's a beautiful pitch. Boleska makes his 16th appearance. He has 8 saves. He's 0-1 with a 3 flat ERA. 15 innings, 17 hits. And the pitch is a called third strike on the inside corner. And Martinez will go down looking. And Boleska will pick up a strikeout. And Louis Allen, the batter, he's 1 for 2, 2 walks, 2 runs scored. Boleska now with 21 strikeouts in 15 and a third, 17 hits, 5 earned runs, opposition batting .274 against him. He's given up 1 home run, and that was hit by a Goldeye. And I think it was Josh Mazzola. First pitch swung on and missed by Luis Allen. Speaking of signees to Mexico, Lincoln lost infielder John Alonso. He signed with Tabasco, the same team that Sherundel DeCaster did in the Mexican League. So they're trying to beef up a little bit. 0-1. Swung on, filleted out toward right. Coming in is Pedroza. He makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Post-game show to follow here tonight, by the way. And Josh Mazzola, the batter. Yeah, it was Mazzola that hit the home run off Boleska. And then Boleska, remember, threw behind David Narodowski. He got thrown out of the baseball game by home plate umpire Steve Lind. Pitch is swung on and popped up. Right field. Pedroza coming over toward the line. And it drops in and it's fair. And striding for second is Mazzola. A bloop double over first. Inside the line. Coda had the best chance. In came Pedroza as well. He gave way to the second baseman. Coda tried to make a basket catch and missed it. And it's a 2-out double for Mazzola. And now Dan Barbero, the batter. And the Goldeyes will have the potential tie and run on the on-deck circle. Anyway, Steve Linton, who's working first base tonight, was working home plate that particular game. And he threw Boleska out. And Boleska trying to close it down here tonight. 9-6. Fargo in front. RBI double the last trip here for Barbero. Big gap in right center. First pitch is a breaking ball that's low. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Barbero 1 for 3 tonight with a walk. He's 5 for 16 in his return. The 1-0. Swung on and fouled back. Good rip again on that pitch by Barbero. 1 ball, 1 strike. So the Mexican League coming rolling in, grabbing a few American Association players. The 1-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike, and the Goldeyes are down to their final strike here tonight. Fargo 1 strike away from evening up this series in a game apiece. 1-2 to Dan Barbero. The pitch swung on, fouled back. Right on top of that again on that 93-mile-an-hour heater. One ball, 2 strikes. Fans are trying to help out. Fireworks to follow. Bottom of 9. We are well over 3 hours here tonight. 1-2. Swung on, chopper right side on that breaking ball, and it's foul. 1-2 to Barbero. Well, if you can get Barbero to extend the game with 2 away, you got a chance for Mazzola to knock one out of the park to tie it up. 1-2 is high. 2-2 to Barbero. Good take right there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 to Danny Barbero. Boleska comes set. The pitch is a called third strike on the outside corner. And Barbero didn't like the call, as Tim McCaffrey really wasn't given that outside corner all night. Brings up Barbero, and the game is over here tonight. Well, for Winnipeg in the 9th, no runs. One hit and one left. The final score, this one got away early. The horse got out of the barn early here tonight. Fargo 9, Winnipeg 6. Fargo getting 4 in the first and never looking back here tonight. Totals in the postgame show are next after these on Fab. The standings. We do that after these on Fab 94.3.
And here's a picture of Andy at the beach.
You mean that tiny speck on the horizon?
Yeah. Oh, here's a better picture. He's the yellow blurry thing in the middle.
Don't be stuck with a camera you don't know